Welcome to this edition of Hindsight is Horrifying, the show where two mostly normal and somewhat cynical adults discuss life as members of the TV generation. Now, here are your hosts, Darth Jada and Jason Mitchell.
Hello, listeners, and thank you for continuing to join us for Disaster Month. We are actually continuing with not an airplane or ship movie. Get excited. What we're doing this week is, Adam, do you want to tell me what we're doing?
Why, absolutely. It's not a plane, it's not a ship, it's actually a tectonic plate.
It's an active volcano!
Yes. The coast...
It takes a major geological event to get
Is
this water up.
toast.
The coast is toast. Miramar is melting.
Yeah. Yep.
San Diego is shit.
I'm so subject to his dad jokes. I love them. I don't know what to do. So, Jason, you say
San
something.
Diego's okay. It's
Yes.
all right. It's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
San Francisco's, that's shit.
They all pull snakes out their bags.
Yeah. My name. There, get that out of the way.
Yes, Jason's there.
Because I always forget to do that.
Darth
so.
Jader is here, and
Adam B. Maintain
That
my
guy.
anonymity because my
I
phone's
don't
been ringing off the hook.
I don't maintain your anonymity,
Since you-
darling. I just maintain your age.
Now, wait a
That's,
minute.
that's all we agreed to.
What does doxing mean? Is that when you tell someone their people's name and address or something?
It
so
would
they
be
can-
like
What?
if it would be like if there was somebody that I didn't like and I publicized their home address
Right.
so that other people could go to their house and harm them.
Is that because it's unorthodox?
Oh, like the Irishman.
What does dox
from
stand
No,
for?
Volcano.
it's
Divulging.
I thought it was just like a document, like because
Like dead naming?
release. No, not dead naming.
No, but releasing
Yeah.
information that you didn't want released.
Yeah, but specifically stuff that'll get you hurt.
Oh,
So
okay.
like, yeah,
This beer is way too full.
yeah.
I love you, Variant Brewing.
Yes.
Don't think I don't.
So let's talk about
anyway-
Tommy
Yes.
Lee Jones.
Yes, Volcano.
Yes,
Yes.
Tommy Lee Jones from Texas.
right out of St. Louis, right out of the gate. This movie we were doing the movie Volcano,
Yes.
which was released in 1997, directed by
was.
Mick Fleetwood or somebody. Mick.
Who
Some
knows?
person.
His name was
at some
Mick. He
point.
directed some other things.
And
But
Don
n-
Cheadle
And Don Cheadle
is also
yeah.
in it, and John Corbett.
Oh, it's got a really good.
It's
cast,
got so
yeah.
many good people.
And Keith David.
Oh, I
Yes,
know. I
I was
saw
gonna-
it. I love you.
I was
mean,
gonna
come
bring
on.
that up
He
because
is awesome.
we
but-
loved Keith David, but we also want to hurt him because of what he did to your girl, Jason.
What? Wait
Have
a
you
minute.
ever seen Requiem for a Tuesday?
What?
No, Requiem for
No, it
a
was-
Dream.
That's a Ben Wyatt joke. That's a Ben Wyatt joke because he did the claymation called Requiem for a Tuesday.
Oh, I saw Requiem
You
for a
guys-
Dream. And
I'm
there's,
sorry.
There's a story.
Yeah.
I
If you
thought
if
you
you
were
want
gonna
me
be with
to.
me.
Oh, I would. Yeah,
regale you.
Yeah. Let's definitely come back to that. I just want to point out something very important about this movie, which
Yes.
is that I learned that in 1997,
I have a question.
all of the fire trucks were made in 1945.
and literally no one knew what lava was.
I know. Yeah.
No one.
The floor
I
is
knew-
lava.
Oh my god, I got my family to watch that on vacation, which the boys have missed me so hard. Well, Jason didn't even notice that I was gone.
Wait,
Hindsighters,
you were on
but-
vacation?
Yes, exactly. So we went to
Hey,
see.
weren't we released an episode last week?
I know we did. So we released what? They Live.
They
and
Live,
that has
yes.
nothing to do with disaster month. So hindsighters, confusion resolved. Darth was out of town for a week, and Jason and Adam didn't know what to do.
Drive
so
by.
We don't know
Sorry.
what to do without you, Jade.
it's true. But God, I was going to bring this. Oh, so both of you have mentioned this. Tommy Lee Jones, when he's left alone to his own devices and he's cooking for his daughter, what is he making, gentlemen?
Scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs. Something that every man can
Is that
make.
a go-to? For
He's
dads?
a single
Always.
dad.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Now I do have to
He's
point
dad,
out
man.
he does leave it on too long because he's got to like scrape it up a little bit. That's kind of a rookie mistake.
Well-
He obviously just got divorced.
Yeah.
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 And it's clear that his daughter is with him for the first time in a long time. Like she clearly doesn't come to stay with him very often. But now, the weekend that he gets her, guess what happens? The volcano erupts.
In the middle of Los Angeles.
It's the middle. Mount Wilshire.
Of all things.
Now, the first time I saw this, I didn't have a 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Now I do.
So you didn't realize how
was about to
absolutely
say.
irritating they were?
Oh my god.
When was your daughter? This was what, 1998?
97.
97. Oh, so your daughter didn't even exist.
She
That was
didn't.
20,
Oh my God.
23 long years ago.
Yes. No, she was
I feel old.
Now
not
she-
even a twinkle in my eye.
Now she's on that show Transparent.
What?
Yeah,
Who?
not your
She's
daughter.
in the
Oh, I
upside
was like,
down.
Not-
do you
not
know
your daughter.
something that I don't know?
No,
Because
no.
she's always
Oh God.
away. No, but I had to play this for my wife because my wife is always complaining about how, crazy our daughter is. And I said, look,
Andrea.
let me replay this. See, look, every 13-year-old is like that. And
Exactly.
just
It's not
get used
just
to
me.
it. No, it isn't
Exactly.
just us.
They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That's why I think the most important thing for a parent to do is to associate with other parents and other kids because you quickly realize, oh my,
I'm not alone in this nightmare.
this is normal.
Oh, I have to point this out. This officer right here.
Officer racist.
Yes, Officer Racist was on Sex and the City, along with John Corbett, who's the mayor of the town, when the volcano erupts.
that's right.
I just want to point out that one of the things I thought was very clever in this movie was
and that's
the
Drew
fact.
Carey's brother from the Drew Carey Show. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
I had to point that
I didn't.
out.
Yeah,
You mean the guy
Stanley.
Stanley.
who
So,
likes his nicotine?
yes,
Yeah.
he's got
Okay.
the nicotine patch inexplicably at the base of his head.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I actually think that's kind of clever. It's almost like somebody realized this character is not going to be very memorable.
we've
so
got to do
literally,
something.
every shot of him, he's got that.
Nicotine
You
patch
can
on
all,
his,
you'll
on
all,
the base
you
of
just
his dick.
associate him with the nicotine patch.
Yeah, that's true, and they bring it up later. I think Anne Heche even says something about
Yeah.
it, and I'm not bitter about her at all. She's not dating the love of my life or anything like that. So, hi, Anne
Brett
Heche.
Ratner.
Tom Jane.
Thomas Jane.
The
She
most
likes
perfect
Thomas
man.
Jane. He is pretty awesome, I got to tell you.
The most perfect man to ever, Rachel said it best on
Tommy
Friends.
Lee Jones.
Oh, whatever. No, Rachel said it best on Friends. She's like, he's so pretty, I want to cry. That's Tom Jane to me. He's the most perfect man to ever man in the history of mandom. So whatever, Tom, I love you.
Now, I thought Anne Heche didn't her gate swing another way
They
like
do,
a long time
yeah.
ago?
She
For a
was
minute,
with
Ellen DeGeneres.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, but Ellen is married to the most beautiful woman in the history of the ever, Portia de Rossi.
Portia de Rossi, yeah.
Even like Jason Bateman.
They're such a good couple. They're such a cute couple.
She was on Ally McBeal when the 90s happened, and then she was on Arrested Development, Portia de Rossi.
Yeah.
And even
and
Jessica
right.
Walter
Yes.
is like, oh God, look at that Porsche. Like she's so damn pretty.
And
I
she was
can't.
also on a very short-lived 2-season show that I think was one of the best shows ever made, Better Off Ted. Have you ever seen Better Off
I've
Ted?
heard of it. I've never seen it.
It's
No.
on Netflix. I think you
Okay.
can see it's absolutely hilarious.
Gotcha. We need to check that out. So Don Cheadle just made an appearance. We've got to talk about that because
I feel like we're rushing. Let's take a breath.
No.
Well, some of us had a lot of caffeine today. I did.
I thought you were quitting on the coffee. What happened?
Not today. No, I had a lot of work to do, so I had to make sure I revved myself up, and it was good. So now I'll be talking a little bit fast today. So let me just.
He's not even in costume. Look at this.
No, he's
What was that?
he is. He's in costume as one of the people who works in that office.
There you go.
There you
Yes.
go. That,
Yes.
So Don Cheadle.
This
just
is
happened.
the city, Los Angeles, California.
We do have the subtitles on, Hindsighters, just so you know.
Okay, so we should explain to the viewers. This is a movie. 97 was an interesting
Right. Should
year
I pull up the
because,
synopsis or something?
well, I mean,
In your head.
no,
It's in your
because
head.
it's
Yeah.
Y'all know what Volcano is. My God.
this was a year when Hollywood made two
Two
Volcano movies.
Yes.
Dante's Peak and Volcano. Dante's Peak starring
James
Pierce Brosnan.
Bond, right?
Yeah, James
Now,
Bond.
I will tell you this about Dante's Peak. He was a better seismologist than the chick from Tremors.
Well,
Who isn't?
Oh
Who
well,
isn't?
and she hasn't he hasn't been arrested, right?
yeah.
For whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
she did. Yeah,
Oh.
Wah, wah.
yeah. Tommy Lee Jones plays the director of the Office of Emergency Management.
OEM.
OEM.
Which is totally a thing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't look it up. I
the-
counted on Jade.
L.A. was one of the first cities in America to have like a proper like bunker command center. They actually
They have
19
tectonic plates
19
sitting underneath
well,
most of
yeah.
their cities. So, yeah.
1968, there was an episode of Dragnet that actually went through the entire thing. And it was about, the episode centered around the assassination of Martin Luther King.
Right.
And it was about the Office of Emergency Management spinning up because they thought there were going to be riots in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And then it really had of its
When
time.
aren't there riots in Los Angeles?
One day in 1968.
that one day. Yeah.
That was it.
Los Angeles, y'all some rioting motherfuckers.
And I believe this was almost exactly 5 years after the Rodney King thing.
Yeah.
And so I detected some sensitivity that Hollywood
Well, there was definitely some LA police kind of comments. Yeah.
There was painted on, if you look, you can see it says the magic is back.
Okay.
It's painted on a wall back there, which, if I'm remembering correctly, was the marketing slogan at the time for the New York Mets.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that's painted somewhere in Los Angeles.
If anything else, he's a basketball player, Magic Johnson. Like even the Mets wouldn't have anything to do with that.
Oh yeah.
That,
okay.
So that is confusing. But talking about what you were mentioning, Adam, Rodney King, I actually had the fortune of seeing Dave Chappelle live in Atlanta many years ago, and somebody actually yelled at him, "Do your Rodney King," and he was like, "Did that mother effer just ask me to do Rodney King?" Like, no. So yeah, it was definitely
Effer?
No, Melon Farmer.
Oh, okay.
Melon
Did that
Farmer.
Melon Farmer just
Okay.
ask me to do Rodney
I was
King?
going to say, because otherwise that's nonsense.
But I mean, yeah. So Rodney King, that was a thing that happened roughly after this movie.
So
or before
basically,
this movie.
this is a movie about a small town called Los Angeles that has had a number of bad things happen to him. The Nakatomi Tower was taken over.
Yeah.
FBI agents don't hold hands.
There was that one time when that Predator showed up and Danny Glover had to.
That was
fight
LA
him.
too? Oh my
That-
God.
I'm
A
telling
lot
you.
happens in
Lots-
LA.
I'm telling you,
Lots of shit
this
has gone
town has
down
had.
in LA.
Yeah. I love that the doctors here can look at the injuries on the person and go,
And not only that,
This is
but
not
cut them out
steam.
of a
This
bag.
is lava.
smells like lava.
Okay, and I have to bring this up. Why doesn't anybody know what the hell lava is in this movie?
Every child knows what lava
Right.
is.
Yes, they do.
jump from furniture to
Yeah.
furniture, and there's even a TV show
The
now.
floor is lava.
The floor
The
is
floor
lava.
It's on
is
Netflix.
lava.
I enforced this on my family while I was on vacation. My niece, she loves it. So I was like, Riley, do you want to watch cartoons or do you want to watch lava? And she was like, lava. It's the most
You're a
amazing
goddamn
show.
Decepticon.
Floor is lava. Check it out on Netflix. It's so freaking
I
funny.
mean, lava and quicksand. As a kid, those are the
Yeah.
two biggest things you got to deal with.
Thanks, John Mulaney.
I can't help. I got to drop a little J in. you know.
Cold-blooded. No, but anyway, Jason still...
Whatever happened to Don Cheadle? I haven't seen him in ages.
He's part of the Avengers, fool.
Oh, I don't watch those. Sorry.
Okay, well, anyway.
Well, no, okay. I didn't know he's.
Now, what Avengers
I have-
is? Yeah, I don't watch Avengers much either. Help me out here.
okay,
You better
so-
not say Hawk or whatever, because then I'll slap you.
I think we need to pause because the phone is ringing.
Uh-oh.
Hang on one moment. Let me just.
It's the wife calling. Oh, no, that's actually the landline. I didn't know
this-
that.
this is a
Jason still
landline.
has one of those.
Yes.
Show it to the camera.
It's a landline.
Children,
thing
when
that
you
still
when you look
happens.
back at this 20 years from now, this is a landline.
Let's listen.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if it was a famous director calling?
Yeah, it's not.
He's our famous director. What's the matter with you?
Well, he is our first famous director, but apparently there's another famous director that he knows.
I'm willing to bet that was probably my kid.
He knows you're recording. I know you're with Jade and Adam right now, but you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Anyway, no, Don Cheadle was the kind of the second Iron Man.
Oh, that's right. He's the Iron Patriot or something like that. What do they call
Something
him?
like I don't know his
I-
name, but
my
he
kid
was
knows all
he's
that
in the
stuff.
Iron
I-
Man movies.
Yes,
with,
that's right.
with
That's right.
RDJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jason, get your shit together.
I've seen. I saw one. I'd see. No, wait, did I see one?
We should probably talk about the movie at some point. Besides Don Cheadle.
So you know what I love about classic old films like this is because you look at the technology.
Alice.
Oh yeah.
I love the technology. First of all, they're all on landlines with the exception of one guy. He's
Right.
got like, Alpha Company, Baker Company. This is, these huge,
It's all
huge
clunky.
cell phones.
Good
Yeah.
and clunky.
Right. And Don Cheadle is just like the sassy backup friend in this movie. I love him for that because he's just got a smart aleck remark for everything that happens. I love him. But
And he's always covering for his boss, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's at his desk here. That guy you see on TV, that's not him.
And he even says, he's like, yeah, why do you think I'm at your desk? Because I do your damn job. Like, it just,
You guys keep watching this amazing thing. I'm gonna step out real quick and make a phone call.
do
All right,
it.
you go do that. Well, we'll talk. Let's describe what's happening now. So there's some people were burned. They thought it was a steam leak.
And what's killer to me is that Anne Heche is almost like this hippie
Celebrity.
Yeah, celebrity is a good word for it. But she's sitting there telling people, hey, this could happen. Tectonic plates are shifting and
Yeah.
this awful disaster could happen. And she's warning everybody and they're like, oh, you're such a hippie. Like, they can't get over her. And it's just like, she's telling you that the volcano is about to erupt and nobody's listening to her. So,
But instant street cred because she drives a military Hummer,
she drives a yellow Hummer.
which is not like an H3 or a civilian.
Much like the Governator, because he
Yeah.
has a collection of those. Did you
Oh,
know?
that's right. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he
Well,
collects
I
Hummers.
believe that this is when he made the Hummers popular, so Anne had to have one.
Yeah, he had like, I want to say at least 9 because he's got a personal cleaner for his Hummers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the person actually goes in and cleans them with like a Q-tip or a toothbrush.
You
Like,
want them to
it's-
be clean.
Yes. So the Governator, he's got quite a few Hummers of his own. But yes, Tommy Lee Jones has gone underground into the tube to check out what's happening because they know something's wrong. They
Something
just
is
don't know.
amiss.
Yes, they just don't know
There's
what.
something amiss. And of course, you send an executive into a tunnel, because
Send
he's
Tommy Lee Jones down there.
he's
Yeah.
a hands-on kind of guy. right?
Meanwhile, the what is it? The needle on
the
the
seismic
the
register.
seismic, yeah,
we'll say.
it's registering something, and it starts jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping, and then it's like, oh frick, the volcano exploded. So yeah,
And right under the La Brea tar pits, you can see the bubbles
yeah,
coming from the water boiling.
with the fake elephant and tar. Is that pretty much what the tar pits are?
I guess it looked like water to me. But then you've got the side story of what's it, John Corbett? Is that his name?
John Corbett, yes.
John Corbett.
He's the mayor of the city.
He's the mayor of the city, and he just got a beautiful building built. Now, file that away, hindsighters. That building will be used
It's
later.
important.
It
Yes.
is very important.
And he's buying.
And the Dow is down 21 points to like 6,000.
I didn't even notice that when I watched
Yes.
this movie, so I'm glad
The
you're
Dow is
here.
now, for those of you watching this, set 27,000. So you can see the Dow has gone up quite a bit.
And meanwhile, John Corbett is married to the doctor who
Yes.
handles the first patient who comes in from the tunnels of the subway.
At Cedar Sinai. They work at Cedar Sinai in Los Angeles. She's very attractive.
Yes.
And a very good doctor. Yes. Yes.
Notice she was called attractive before she was called a doctor.
Oh, I know. That's horrible. Isn't that like such a man thing to say?
It is. Mansplain it to me, Adam. My God. But yeah.
She's almost
so-
too pretty to be a doctor. Just kidding. That's horrible. But
Whoa.
no, she's a very great doctor. She took good care of Tommy Lee Jones's daughter.
Yes, because well, wait, that hasn't
Do you
happened
recognize?
yet.
Do you recognize who's on?
Who is it? What is
John
her name?
Corbett from Sex and the City.
No, the woman.
Was she from Terminator or something? What is she from?
No.
I recognized her, but I couldn't.
Was she the terrorist who ate the candy bar in Die Hard?
No, that's another fella. Yeah. Ooh, you're bad. Not only
No,
mixing up race, but
Racist.
gender.
Wow.
I
Can't
hate
even
you.
tell the difference. They all look.
It's Susie from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I've never watched
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
I knew I
yes.
knew her from somewhere.
I wouldn't
She's
know.
the one that's always yelling at him,
Yes,
isn't he?
yes. She actually said that people come up to her and like she'll be at the grocery store and people will say, "Would you say fuck you to me?" And she's like, fuck you.
No, like Zach Braff is the same way from Scrubs, where they had Scott Foley on Fake Doctors, Real Friends recently, their own podcast, him and Donald Faison. And when Scott Foley came on, apparently his whole Instagram was, nobody cares, Sean. Nobody cares. So everybody's got their catchphrase.
Now, right now, they're discovering something's going on. But this fella right here, he was in the West Wing.
That's where I know him from.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
But
That
I
was
don't remember his
bothering
name.
me.
But he had a small bit role. It was nice. It was 2 or 3 lines. So
No,
he got
that
his
was-
SAG card.
Yeah, he did.
That one?
He was able to do his insurance and his taxes that year.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was part of SAG. And same with the older gentleman that we saw earlier. I don't know if either of you noticed him. He was one of the like crew on the ground when Tommy Lee Jones was outside. But he was an older guy, and I'll figure out where he's from. But we'll get
Now,
back
by
to
older, you mean like 35, 40?
He's older than you, Mr. Brown.
Ooh, okay.
Is that helpful?
So he must be in his 70s now.
At me. Anyway, now Tommy Lee Jones. What's happening, guys?
Well, this is actually, and I really enjoy, particularly the first half of the movie, and kind of enjoy. Well, because in the beginning of the movie, you've got this suspenseful mystery. You know, it's what's going on. You know, these people got killed. They got
Anne Heche.
what?
Sorry. She stole my man. I'm
She's
mad
jealous.
at her.
She's still jealous.
I'm peanut butter and jealous. Yes, all damn day.
You have to work this out.
No.
You have to work this out.
You can't have Tom Jane.
Look, if I can get over the fact that Jennifer Connelly is married to that
that random dude
like he's like
that we don't care
the
about.
tall guy.
Yeah.
He was in Master and
The
Commander.
guy with the hair.
He's got that's him. That's him.
He has hair.
Yeah. If I can get over that, you have to get over your Tom Jane.
Never.
Yeah.
Tom Jane was my first real celebrity crush. Like I was in love with Jeff Goldblum when I was 5.
That's a conversation.
Oh yeah, let's go round table.
Celebrity crushes.
Okay, so I'll finish my story. So Jeff Goldblum was my first celebrity crush from Jurassic Parks and Rec. No, really, Jurassic Park. So, but that was before.
I never made that connection. I like that.
Really?
I've never made that connection.
Oh my God! I've said the Pratt Pack. I've said Jurassic Parks and Rec. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I was in love with Jeff Goldblum when I was about 5. Before you really know what a crush is, right? So you're like, I'll grow up and we'll get married and we'll live together forever. And that's just what a crush is when you're 5. My first real crush was Tom Jane, and we're gonna do Deep Blue Sea. So get ready, hindsighters. That's my movie.
Mine was Kim Basinger.
Of course
in Batman.
it was. Of course it was.
1989.
Oh God.
1989. I watched that movie and it was like
Alec Baldwin married her for a damn
yeah.
reason.
That's the most beautiful woman in the whole world. I'm gonna marry her someday.
We're gonna live together
yeah,
forever.
we're gonna live together.
And that's all you know, like
That's it,
as a
yeah.
kid. So
And,
all right.
and this was back in an era when movies they would still release trading cards,
Yeah.
and I would buy the Batman trading cards. No, I mean
Oh my
yeah,
God.
and it was like, oh, cool Batman.
I
The
can't.
Batmobile. Holy crap.
Kim Basinger.
Yeah, so it's like, Batmobile, Batwing, the Joker, Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger. Excuse me, Mom and Dad. I need to use the restroom.
Yeah. Well, something just
You
dropped.
just had to do it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, I
Something
got it.
else just dropped.
My pants are tight.
I've got half a pack of Rolaids in here.
Anyway, Adam, how about you?
Mine will be disappointing, but it was always Valerie Bertinelli from one
Bertinelli?
Bertinelli from One Day at a Time.
Yeah, she
Damn
was,
you, Eddie Van Halen! Curse you!
She was hot.
Yeah, she was so cute. I just loved girls from the 70s. I don't know why.
He's got a
I
thing.
mean,
Oh
I
my
wasn't
God.
even born yet, but I just still loved.
We watched a
sorta,
movie the other day called The Evil, and it was suggested on Amazon Prime, and it's like I look at it and it's a 1970s horror movie about some people who buy a house, blah blah blah, starring Richard Crenna.
Oh.
And I went, well, I'm watching this.
Yes, of course.
You have to.
That's it.
You better get more body pics.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the great Richard Crenna. I say that, and then I have a hard time remembering what movies he was in other than Rambo.
I
Well,
couldn't
did you
tell
ever hear of On Wings of Eagles?
Oh yeah.
He played Ross Perot.
Can I finish, please?
Yeah, I know. Ross Perot's like
finish?
5'3".
Yeah.
Richard Crenna, 6'8".
I actually when
Yeah.
when I worked in the oil business, I actually knew some of the guys who had gotten tied up in that whole
Oh,
thing
wow.
where Ross Perot hired the
Yes.
the mercenaries to go
Yes.
rescue his people.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Hey, pretty cool.
It is
Oh,
cool.
Wait a
So
minute.
this really went off the rails
I-
from our first celebrity
Oh my
crushes.
God.
Ironically, one of them is a lesbian,
So Anne Heche,
and
in
it's
case
not
you
the
were
one you'd
wondering.
think.
Anne
know.
Heche was a lesbian for approximately a month when she was with Ellen DeGeneres.
Who wasn't?
I was never a lesbian, if that's helpful.
I was a lesbian 1 month.
I was asked to be one, and it didn't work out. I was like, no, that's
Damn,
not
dude.
my thing.
Dog, you're so lucky. I'd love to be asked to be a lesbian.
Life would be so much easier. But no, so Anne Heche is
with her friend who has a very closely cropped hair and is wearing flannel. I don't know why.
she's not wearing flannel. I don't know why. So
very
if you keep
warm in
calling me
Los
racist,
Angeles.
he's so like, oh my god, he's
A flannelist?
I'm trying.
flannelist. Yeah,
Trying
what's
my
the
best
word?
to get hate mail. It just hasn't happened yet. I'm trying.
Well, you don't have the
Oh,
voice.
we need to dox you then.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't have the voice that makes people hate you. Apparently, I do.
Oh.
So that's
Writing screenplays. That's and I love that this guy is
he's-
the hero of the movie.
he's
Oh my
straight.
God.
He is.
And you know,
like,
I had a cooler just like he did. At
Aw.
yeah, I did exactly. So we bonded. We had similar coolers.
I love that he's got the beret with like
Yes!
the
How many subway drivers have you seen wearing a beret like that?
You know that they were looking for a loser,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
found this guy who. So
Well-
to give you hindsighters some context, this is the guy who's conducting the subway.
He's driving,
driving.
not the conductor.
yeah, he's the driver.
He's a driver. There's a difference.
Okay, what's the
He doesn't
difference?
collect tickets.
I didn't know there was a difference. So what is the
No, the
difference?
conductor is the one that is in the middle of the subway who stand clear of the closing doors. Doo, doo, and he looks out the window to make sure he can at least hit one person when he closes the doors. So you got the driver and you got the conductor.
I've never lived in a city
this is the part where
subways
Bart
are
gets
that
killed.
important,
Oh,
so-
for some reason I found this very satisfying. I'm just like she's like
'Cause she's
straddling the lava crack. And I'm
know.
like, this cannot end well.
You're
And
a
it doesn't.
geologist, for Christ's sake.
She's
So,
like, let me
you-
just climb right over it
Yeah.
to get a sample.
and literally get she not
She
to
gets
put
blown
your
and
point on
sucked.
it.
I kept waiting for a
But-
shark to come up and fight her in the middle.
God, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, you're kidding. You were
No,
not.
I was
You
in
were-
Haitian in the tunnel where the shark bites her between her legs.
Oh my God!
So-
What? I got to see that movie.
Seen Deep Blue Sea?
No, I haven't, but I will watch it. Ow, ow, ow.
I just
Okay,
kept seeing that.
no,
in my
it's the
head.
most perfect movie. That's why I keep bringing up Tom Jane, because Anne Heche is in this movie.
Yes.
She's in Deep Blue Sea with Tom Jane, where he's the hero and he's rescuing everybody. But they're
Wait,
literally
real quick. This is the scene where the UFO comes across because it's like they
This,
just
no,
did a
this
UFO
is where Fire
scene.
in the Sky happened.
Yeah.
We crossed universes.
Richard Dreyfuss is going to drive by in his lineman truck, and you know,
And, yeah, what Jason is referring to is the sign shaking.
And the side,
and the bushes.
yeah.
The bushes shaking.
oh, the one time we see the dog.
No, we've seen the dog like 40 times. He was on the couch. He was there
He
when
came
they
at
were
the very
making
end to
eggs.
visit them.
Yeah, well,
he ate
at the
eggs.
end, yeah, because I
I
remember
will
when
always find the goddamn dog.
because
in
whenever
any
I saw it
story.
at the end, they're like, "Look, we brought your dog," and I was like, "What dog? What
no,
the fuck? They had a dog."
He was there at the beginning when Tommy Lee Jones is making eggs. He's there.
He
when,
ate the eggs, remember? Max eat the eggs or whatever.
He's there when Tommy Lee Jones's ex is like, "Your dad's on the phone and the dog's on the couch." So yeah, the dog, he makes a regular appearance. I don't care about children, but damn, I care about dogs.
Well, let's talk about the wee baby child in this movie because I hate her.
What's wrong with her?
Well, it's not so much that I hate her. I hate the fact that and the short-haired woman is being killed now.
Yeah.
She's being attacked by the volcano. The volcano's attacking
See,
her.
I couldn't do an airplane. I couldn't do a ship. I was like, volcano, lava. That's
It's a
what
good
we're
movie.
doing.
Look, the first half of this movie is perfect.
It really is.
And then
I'm
it-
burning. I'm burning.
It builds suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hanging in a crack right now. Her feet are, and then the fire comes up. It grabs her
Yeah,
and then
and
pulls
pulls
her
her-
in, and then disappears. It's just sort of,
Mechanized.
And
It's a
then
horrible
all the-
plan.
that has to be played backwards.
Yes, it's
right?
absolutely.
Oh,
played
100%.
backwards, yeah.
So what's happening, hindsighters?
They can
is-
see it. I actually.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
as long
yeah,
as they can see it,
yeah.
that's good.
Okay,
Because
good.
otherwise, we talk about this shit and
I
nobody
know.
ever
Yeah.
knows what we're talking about. But
my God.
Anne
It's like I
Heche-
lost my lover.
Anne Heche-
Shark.
Anne Heche
Shark.
is in
Karen.
Tom Jane. No, Anne Heche is in a hazmat suit
Yes.
in the subway, investigating the volcano, like you do. Have you seen Dressed to Kill yet? Have you watched it? I know Jason gave it to
yes,
you.
yes.
Oh, okay, excellent. So, like you do.
Like you do.
Investigating the volcano like cops. Like, we gotta get these samples. This sample tested positive for volcano.
Well, they're wearing a firefighter's outfit with a Scott Air pack on the back. What seismologist has that in their trunk? You know, a lot of junk in that
don't
trunk.
forget, when they're looting, my favorite shot in the entire movie is when she puts the tank on the truck and a dude just walks up.
He grabs it and runs off with it.
Meanwhile, Don Cheadle's got a badass Kango.
What?
A hat. It's the hat that he's wearing.
I was like, is that like a sex thing?
Y'all are so old and white. Like,
We are.
anyway,
Guilty as charged.
Or Kanko or Kango, I can't remember. I'll look it up.
Is it
but-
like an English driving hat or something?
No, it's just the badass hat that he's wearing. Anyway, he's there handling the whole city while Tommy Lee Jones is running around, and the volcano hasn't even really erupted yet. It's just given a few spurts. And
there was a big
the movie?
earthquake. There was a big earthquake.
yeah.
There was, but what I'm saying is that the volcano hasn't even happened.
yeah.
So, meanwhile, Tommy Lee Jones is just running, and he's got a car phone. Remember those from the 80s and
Yes,
the 90s?
yeah.
Which when everything else goes down, his car phone keeps working. That cell tower is still up. It's still working.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's not disguised as a tree,
No.
which they are these days.
I love those.
And
yes.
and you know, it is
That's a mess.
one thing about the movie that isn't suspension of disbelief is the fact that people in
Kangle.
California
Yeah, I was.
are so casual about earthquakes.
Uh-huh.
When we were in Anaheim last year, and we were at a restaurant, and I remember looking up, and there was a light sconce, and at one point during dinner, it just started to swing back and forth.
You're like, cool. We might die.
Well, and I was like, is that? And I asked the waitress, and she was like, yeah, that was
It's a tremor.
a little tremor. Happens all the time. Nothing
Just
to worry
thing.
about.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason, let's go back to the daughter because we're about to have our first
Yes.
incident of the volcano actually actively causing
Yeah.
problems.
Which is pretty cool.
So
I think,
what's wrong with the daughter? Why
Well,
does it
it's not so
matter?
much the daughter. It's the fact that the daughter exists in the movie. She does serve a purpose. She anchors Tommy Lee Jones a little bit. You know, remember, okay, in the Irwin Allen
And if you're a new listener, Jason is a writer, a script writer, so he understands all of these formulaic things that happen. Okay, yes.
Whereas Adam and I are just the pretty faces
Yes,
that Jason
we
puts
follow
in
his orders. But
We
go
do.
ahead. Yes, Jason.
in the Irwin Allen movies, like
You and your damn
Oh, for God's
landline,
sakes.
man,
Silence your phones during the...
during the film.
I'm gonna turn this.
We can pause.
No, we're good.
Okay. Anyway,
but there are literally chunks of earth, flaming earth, flying all
viscera
over
and
the place.
earth debris just like being blown.
There we
into
go,
the
did
sky. Nice.
Yeah.
Landlines.
Oh wait, we interrupted. You were about to say something about the purpose of the young lady,
Yes.
the 13-year-old.
The
in the
daughter,
ass.
like a Liam Neeson almost.
Well,
sort of
in the Irwin Allen disaster movies, there was always, before the disaster, you got to know a lot about the characters, so that you would it built in emotion about the characters.
You wanted to cheer for them, yeah.
Yeah, you wanted, in Poseidon Adventure, you knew the whole story about
God, seriously,
Rogo.
That
and
movie got me.
Rogo and his wife and all this other kind of stuff.
And
In this
Asian
movie,
hazmat suits, all
they
right.
don't really do that. They
don't.
have the fact, well, he got divorced, he's got his kid.
It's all contextual. Like you pick up on it from contextual.
And you never
clues.
meet the ex-wife. She's
No.
just an angry voice on the
No,
phone.
you do
Yeah.
see her.
You do?
What?
Along with the dog. My God.
Oh, the wife comes?
Yeah. So
Oh.
she's in the apartment.
I missed that part at the end. I remember the
I'm
dog.
sad that
I
that's
don't
so
remember the
surprising
name.
to you, Adam.
I know. I remember the
Anyway,
dog, not the
Sorry,
ex-wife.
Andrea. Anyway, no, the mom hands the daughter the phone and she's like, "Your dad's on the phone," and it's just a passing moment. It's a very brief moment, and she's got some '80s curly crimped hair, but the dog is also on the couch.
Wait, the mom hands the daughter the phone?
Yeah, like that landline that you have. Right
No,
over
but
there.
the daughter's with Tommy Lee Jones the whole time.
No, at the beginning, she's with this other lady, and she's like, "Your dad's on the phone," and I think it's him inviting her to come and stay for the weekend. It's out.
I didn't see that.
I'll watch it again tonight.
Anyway,
Of course.
So,
Oh, look, he's smoking in the office.
What do you want
too.
to do, Satan? I mean, Stan.
could it be
Satan?
Satan?
No, but my much belabored point is that the daughter in this movie, because she doesn't serve any sort of an emotional back, she's there as an anchor. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones obviously is upset if his daughter's in trouble.
Sure.
Fine. But what annoys me about her is that she disappears from the movie and then reappears just so that she can get herself into trouble.
Yeah, that's
And
the only reason
that's
she
it.
exists. Yeah, you're right.
If Tommy Lee Jones's daughter didn't just say, "I'm going to go after this kid and put myself in danger," they would have blown up the building, rerouted the lava.
Hooray!
It's
Really,
yeah.
kind of a weak ending.
No
yeah.
suspense at the end.
Right.
Yes,
Totally
there was a
true.
lot of suspense.
And the whole movie, it kind of rests on that in the sense that everything else is happening too soon almost, because you've got the what is it, a fire truck or a bus that they reroute?
Oh, the bus. It's
a
the
bus.
And they
beginning.
didn't they turn it over? They lift up the bus. They shoot out the tires, of
Oh,
course.
it takes 38
Like you do.
cops
Yeah.
to shoot.
Like-
And they're just like going nuts on those tires.
Yeah,
Yes.
and none of some of them aren't even shooting at the tires. Did you notice that? They're just shooting at the bus in general.
Why not?
It's so
I've always wanted to
bad.
shoot a bus.
Well, yeah, who doesn't? Meanwhile, John Corbett's wife, the mayor, is, his wife is running around the city doing what? Trying to rescue people? Like, what's the point of her running around?
She's following the Hippocratic Oath as a doctor to save as many people as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
You know what?
But
That's
then you
fair.
got the greedy mayor and the real estate developer
Yeah.
who's like, get the hell out of
These
here.
people are just strangers
These
to
are
you.
peasants. Let them die.
I'm
Did you see the guy
I
fly
love when the
out?
guy ejects.
So a fire
His
truck
helmet
turns
falls
on its
off,
side
Yeah.
and he just rolls down.
and a person flies out. Oh,
And
This movie is perfect.
it literally looks like he had been in his past career an Air Force fighter pilot. And he like,
Yeah.
oh shit, eject.
or a passenger in a
Yeah.
James Bond car.
Yeah, yeah.
Out he went.
Had to have been.
Yes.
But meanwhile, so Tommy Lee Jones, Don Cheadle's doing his job the entire time because Tommy Lee Jones is just being the hero.
He's a hands-on kind of executive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not
Well-
going to sit there and let things happen. He's
Tommy
gonna go
Lee
and-
Jones is, as we all know, at his best when he's ordering people around.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's, I need a hard target search of every outhouse, in-house, cow house, meat house, whorehouse, whatever.
Oh, wait, here, look at the looters, and now she
Here it
puts the
goes.
Scott Air
And
pack.
the dude just
Boom,
takes
just takes it. Yeah.
And meanwhile, Anne Heche is there in her hazmat suit.
Well, she didn't want to carry that any further anyway.
She's just
so
there. And it,
look what I got, honey. I got a Scott Air pack. What are we gonna do with that? Go back and get a television, for God's
she's
sake.
there in her Hummer.
Hey, you find a welder, have him cut the top of it off. Boom, umbrella stands.
Are we square? Did I just blow your mind? Anyway, I picked up
How
what you
are
were
you a
laying down.
superpower?
Roll up a dead cat and make it a soccer ball. How is this happy fun time? God, is this a broken glass factory? Anyway, no, LA is meanwhile a lava factory.
It's coming unhinged. It's coming completely apart.
The
And
whole
I'll tell you,
city.
if I were Tommy Lee Jones, I would have just driven right out of town and went back
Peace
and
out.
picked
Back
up
to St. Louis.
Yeah, exactly. And just said the hell with this. But he is determined to save as many lives as possible.
And meanwhile,
there-
his daughter has a teddy bear.
There is some context there
If
too.
if
that-
you get into trouble, you
that-
honk that horn,
yeah,
okay?
the one thing she doesn't do is
I know.
honk the
As the
goddamn
lava
horn.
begins
Yeah.
to melt
Yeah.
in the back
Yeah.
of the Bronco or whatever it
She
is.
doesn't honk that because let me ask you this, gentlemen. When you give your children an assignment, because I'm not a mom, so I'm not a parent.
As
so,
far as you know.
That's right. There could be some child somewhere that you aren't aware
This is
of.
very true. No, but when you give your kids an assignment, because I asked my dad once, I was like, Daddy, do you still like turn and respond? Jason just can't get his shit
Well,
together.
we're not in frame anymore because
We've been knocked sideways with that camera.
No.
And that
how we doing?
We're good. We're
All
good.
right. That was an earthquake right there.
Wait, look at it. Where's the lava? Wait, hang on a second.
Whoa.
I'm doing. Oh no, it's an earthquake.
Lean left. Lean right.
Get off of me.
Lean left.
Wow, this actually looks really good. They
It's
should,
like-
they
like
should
voice-
do this on TV.
Voice at the bottom of the sea. Lean left.
Jesus.
Lost in space. Lean right. Okay. Anyway, so the thing is, I would have not left my daughter in that car.
Not only
alone.
that. So
I would not have done it.
But my question is this. So when I've talked to my dad, and I'm like, hey, when a little kid just yells, "Dad," do you turn? Do you respond still? And he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes.
Always, yeah.
Because when you hear that little child voice, you respond automatically. That's what you do. But so if you give your child specific instruction, honk the horn, is that the only thing you're listening for as a dad? Because as a mom, you're listening for everything. And I was a nanny, so like anything, I would turn no matter what happened. It doesn't matter if the kids yell mom, dad, whatever. I'm turning and I'm reacting. But
Well,
how does that work
Well,
as
the
a dad?
first thing you got to remember is any order that you give a 13-year-old will be disregarded.
Yes.
Pretty much across the
Absolutely.
board.
Absolutely.
So I'd be like, okay, honk the horn if you're in trouble. I'm not going to hear the horn.
yeah. I mean,
But if you don't hear the horn, what was the point of the assignment? The kid
Oh,
won't do it.
No,
is what you're saying.
absolutely.
I think that was
Horn.
sort of a Bert the Turtle kind of thing. It was sort of do this and everything will be okay. You're like, here's this thing you'll do and I'll come running. You know,
Okay.
and then she just ignored it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Well, you don't have a daughter, so
Well,
I guess Adam's the only one.
I'll
who
tell
can
you,
really speak
I've
to
told
this.
my daughter, and if you're listening, honey, which I know you're not because you're on your phone somewhere.
Hi, Addie.
I told her to clean the litter box out 3 times, and if it's not clean when I get home, that phone is going to be confiscated for a day. It's going to be painful. Now, that's something that 13-year-old daughter didn't have to worry about because there were no cell phones back
That's
then.
right.
That's true. In 1997, yeah,
No.
cell
The-
phones. Well, there were cell phones, but they were roughly
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
size of my car.
They were car phones.
Yes.
They were car phones.
You had car
or,
phones,
or
yeah.
mobile phones if you were really
carried
really
in,
ritzy.
in a briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they were amazing.
They were either
Yeah.
attached to the briefcase or the car. They were attached to something. So now we have lava, which no one understands.
What is this stuff?
It's like red water flowing. Well,
I'm gonna try to lick it and see what happens.
Oh God, Dad, your feet! Like it's just
that happens
so
later
bad.
in the movie when the
Yeah.
guy
No, it
jumps
just
in lava.
happened.
But yeah,
Yeah, but when later on
Oh,
when
no.
Stanley is Stan or whatever, because
you do slow motion,
He goes
the
$6
slow
million
motion
man.
jump.
there's no way that Tommy Lee
Oh
Jones
my
was
God.
making
No,
that.
absolutely not. He can carry that 13-year-old, but that he can't jump off of a car with her. That's just,
My knees, both of my knees blew
floor
out
is
just
lava.
watching that scene.
It's really lucky for them that the volcano did explode very slowly.
it did.
Over a very long period. It went from nothing to dramatic.
And meanwhile, we've got to help this one guy in the fire engine out of the
Oh,
damn fire
no.
engine. No, he's okay. We get him.
No, we don't. They're
We
both
don't?
burned alive.
No, they both get burned
Oh
alive.
shit, you're right.
But the reporter doesn't get killed. I was
Somehow.
absolutely,
I was hoping.
I
Yeah.
was positive
I was
that reporter
hoping.
was dead.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I was too.
You're right.
Because he was the one who was like, "Hey, that phone is WXYZ property."
Right.
You know.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't care.
God, it just so the reporter's sitting there just expositional.
Yeah.
He's just telling everybody what's happening.
Well, he's reporting right to the station, I bet. He's the
No,
man
he
on the
is.
scene, the
He's
boots
called-
on the
I got
ground.
a hot scoop on a tall blonde. I got to put it to bed on the devil.
I wish he had a really high pitched voice. Oh my God, the humanity! Watch out for that Hitler. He's a bad
He's a
egg.
bad egg. It's a ruse, you big dumb idiot.
I'm telling if I was the reporter, I would have just driven out of town, and let someone else report it. I don't know. It's
The reporter,
kind of,
No,
drives up and goes,
everybody should have
"Nope."
left town.
I'd be out of there.
Have you been to LA? At 2 a.m, the freeways are backed up. In the middle of a volcanic explosion.
I've been to
trust
LA
me,
once.
No one is going anywhere.
No, yeah, they're just
all
there.
dead.
They're just there. Well, one thing too is that like the LA, you going back to like the earthquakes, all
Yeah.
of the buildings can slide.
Yeah.
In LA. Well, most of them,
But they
they're
can't
not.
handle lava.
That's true.
No, they're
Yeah,
not good with
They
lava.
just
melt.
they just explode.
It
Yeah.
turns out
They don't-
melting is
no.
not negotiable.
They don't melt. They explode.
It's like an 80s explosion.
Yeah. As soon as it hits like the wedding dress,
All the glass just
the
goes.
glass explodes.
Yeah.
But like
Seriously.
the wedding dress, should a wedding dress be that flammable in
It
1997?
depends what it's made out of. If it's crinoline, yes.
Flash
Abso-freaking-lutely.
paper?
Polyester.
Actually, flash
that
paper would be
too.
kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you could just light it and go whoosh, and she'd be naked.
Well, she'd be dead,
That's
too.
for the honey.
No.
No, she'd just be a
it's
little
like-
singed.
Yeah.
Perhaps if there was any hair remaining,
So
it would
deworthy.
be gone. It's like, look, we could either wax you or burn you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Why
Anyway.
is everything a quiet after
Back
I
to you,
say
Darth.
things like honey?
Tommy Lee Jones, what do you say? Because it's my responsibility.
Yeah, he's responsible for the city.
The only reason
It's-
that he says that is so that the little girl at the end can say, that little boy that we didn't see before for like more than 10 seconds, if that, he's my responsibility.
Yeah. And
And that's another thing. In a time before cell phones, where communications were exactly cut off the last time he saw her in that chaos, she would not lie. You're going to have to deal with the burn, honey. You're not getting it treated. You're staying here. Because the thing is, he's lucky he found her again.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
really is.
But the daughter.
because I was like, no, get her out of the movie.
Well-
No, she's a plot point.
Get her
She's
as far
get
out
her
of the
away.
movie.
Let
Yeah.
go.
As a writer, yes, you understood why
She's
he
annoying
got
as
rid of
shit.
I
her.
don't want her in the movie. Go. Shoot.
I jumped off a car with her already. Damn it! Like, leave me alone.
You know
It's-
how many kids are in Jaws? 1. You know how long he lasts?
like 2 minutes.
Great movie.
There are multiple kids in Jaws, actually.
Well, there's only one that,
Jaws 3
matters.
and 3D. Yeah.
Oh,
3D
this one,
bidding.
by the way, this is the anniversary of the release of Jaws 3D.
Is it really?
It seriously is. Yeah.
Are we doing that or tentacles? Because
Oh my God, we've gotta do Jaws 3D.
Here's the thing, hindsighters. We're doing Disaster Month. We're about to move on to Animal Disaster Month, so stay tuned.
Wait, well, one quick question. Have you ever seen the movie Bug?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never even heard of it.
Let's file that one away for later.
Is
Let's
that one
move on.
yours?
We can watch
Okay.
that one. What was the Stuff? We'll do the Stuff also. You ever see that?
No.
With like the
Okay, we
Okay,
gotta do.
yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll
Let's
we'll
hold
get
it.
into it.
Oh,
But
you'll like
anyway,
the Stuff.
I'm sure.
won't.
Meanwhile, I freaked out.
Oh,
guys.
this is the thing.
Dog.
The dog.
I can't.
If
with the
if a
dog.
dog dies in a movie,
Darth will
I
freak
don't,
out.
I don't want to see it anymore.
I don't either.
I'm the
Thank
same
you.
way. Yeah,
No, I know.
Absolutely.
No.
So
is
here-
that wishbone?
Darth-
Is that wishbone?
the dog is the lava is coming from underneath the door. He grabs his bone and he goes to the doggy door.
He
Bill.
grabs his most
Bill.
prized
Bill the
possession.
dog.
Bill the
Yes.
dog, and he jumps back
Yeah.
into his owner's arms,
Yeah.
as every movie should end
Yes,
with an animal.
yeah.
Seriously,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cleo the cat, Burbank the cat, all the damn animals that we love so much in this podcast.
We should-
But what is? I don't know his name. I need to look
It's
it up.
no egg.
Yes,
You know what the ash is made of, by the way? Newspapers.
Oh.
It's made of they
the leftovers from Die Hard.
Yeah, yeah. The lava is made of it's like a thickening agent they use in food.
Okay. Okay.
And the ash was made of crumpled up and burned newspapers.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
literally the papers from Die Hard, but okay, that's fine. But yeah, the daughter's got because the doctor barely really participates in the movie, right? So John Corbett's wife, she's helpful. Don't get me wrong, she's hugely helpful, but she barely makes an appearance. She rescues Tommy Lee Jones's daughter.
Yeah.
She's like, "Here, throw her in my Land Rover. I'll take her to the hospital."
Well, that is one of the things about the movie that's kind of odd is that you have these other characters who they never really get a chance to gel
Yeah.
as characters. And
Yeah.
like they're there and they're doing things and they're not boring. I mean, the doctor's character is interesting, the whole thing with her and her husband, I mean, but it's like it's missing that
A
sort
certain
of
component, yeah.
Yeah, where like the characters are just sort of Don Cheadle is a cool character, but he's really
the one
two-dimensional.
cool character.
You know,
Yeah,
his whole character is that he's very talented and he's very loyal to his boss.
and he's because
And
he's even
communicative.
because
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
even checking with Tommy Lee. Like he's like, I'm about to reroute this. Is that okay? Like he's checking in with Tommy Lee Jones with every move that he makes when
Right.
there's an active volcano in LA.
But the doctor and John Corbett seem to be so much in love when everything's normal and the building is built.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Toward the end, I'm thinking that maybe that relationship was.
yeah,
gonna
there may be
end.
some problems there.
Yeah,
might.
because
Oh,
she cares
here's
for
Anne
people,
Heche.
and he
She
doesn't.
showed up in her Hummer and she's like, "Oh my."
The Hummer.
That's her
the
reaction.
the not USGS. What is it? The CIGS, the California.
I wish Josh was here. He could tell.
Whatever.
Me. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
But speaking of Hummers, is Anne Heche giving Tom Jane Hummer as we.
At this moment?
Yeah, right now. I think it's happening right now.
Why are you ruining my life?
I'm sorry.
Is it on Twitter?
Why are you ruining my life?
Let's
Adam?
hack into their home camera and find out.
Oh my God.
I can't believe those two are even dating. Tom seems to be out of her league. Do you like?
He's way out of her league. Oh my God. I'm freaking out.
I agree.
Stop it.
I agree, but I think Anne Heche probably is. Do you ever see those old nature videos, those Mutual of Omaha nature
I don't want to talk about
videos?
this.
Yes.
Okay. There was one I saw whenever I was a kid where the guy was showing people possums and he reached into a tree and he pulled out this possum, right? And like he's totally calm and he has a big, thick, heavy glove on. He pulls his possum out and the possum is just like teeth
Snarling
and claws
yeah.
and is like going crazy. I think that might be how she is in the bedroom.
Ooh. Well, she's a novelty.
You know?
Wait a minute.
So
I don't
she's
know what
probably
that
a
sound
novelty.
meant. So was that
Ooh.
was that an approving sound or what was that?
Well, it depends on how she uses those gnashing teeth.
Oh my God, Adam.
I might not approve at all. Okay.
I thought teeth were not appreciated. That's all I'm going to say
gnashing
about
teeth.
that.
It's really more it was really more a question of attitude.
Well, I loved Mutual.
I hate
Watch
both
how
of you.
Jim wrestles the anaconda. and what was the guy's name with the white hair who always stood far, far
I
away
know,
from all the danger?
As soon as I brought it up, I was like, wait,
I know.
crap, what was his
I can't
name?
remember either. It'll come to us after the podcast.
Yeah, I will.
But anyway, so the lava
hate you both.
continues to flow.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
Tommy
Does
Lee
it?
Jones comes up with a great
Freezing.
idea. Oh, now they're shooting the tires and
They
the side.
shoot the shit out
and
of
also the bus driver.
Pretend it's a black guy. Oh.
Whoa,
It's-
racist.
Well, luckily,
No, I was... Wait, no. How's that racist?
You call me racist all the time for like no reason, so I figured I would use that moment.
I was
But,
calling the LAPD racist.
Well, they've always been.
in Beverly Hills Cop. I always got the impression that Detroit cops were tough, but the LA cops were like, "Do we have permission to cuff
Right,
you?"
yeah.
I don't know.
That's what this movie needs is Axel Foley.
Oh
I'm
my
thinking,
God.
yeah.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Achwell, follow. Would you like a cappuccino with
We
a lemon
need Judge
twist?
Reinhold. That's what we need.
Espresso.
You
Yeah.
are the worst.
I know, I
Eddie
can't do it.
Murphy.
I can't do it.
I appreciate
That's
the
the
attempt.
Eddie Murphy
All right,
laugh.
all
But you do
I
it.
spent so much time getting my Burt Reynolds laugh right that I didn't study
That's not
the
right either,
yeah.
Hindsighters.
Oh, it so
no,
is.
it isn't.
Yes, it
no,
is.
it isn't.
Let's hear
Sorry.
yours.
I can't do Burt Reynolds' laugh. I can do Eddie Murphy's laugh, but I can't do Burt's.
So now here's a scene where Anne Heche, Tommy Lee Jones, and an anonymous victim are surrounded by lava.
Yes, and the anonymous victim gets if you Jason if you no you know what I'm about to say. If you love something, set it on fire.
Yeah, the lower half of his body starts to catch on
Well, because
fire.
it's like I imagine him going, guys, you're not very good at rescuing
really
people.
It's like, I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort.
Oh my
the
God.
hose is on fire. It's like, yeah,
Everything's
tell
on-
me about it.
If you love
Sir, the
something.
roof is on fire.
I mean, and that metal would be so hot
I
they
know.
could not
There's
hold on to
no
it.
way they're holding on to that.
Kind of like in Poseidon Adventure, where Adam explained to us that the steam would be burning the skin off of
yeah.
it would be
Gene
like that
Hackman's
lava.
There would be
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
The bones in that set.
Pretend like the steam is lava.
And and the thing is, look, if you're in a situation where your shoes are melting,
Run away.
you're not just gonna go, oh
Run
my
away.
God,
How?
my shoes are melting.
Yeah.
Because by the time the shoes are at that temperature, your feet have suffered tremendous pain
Yes.
and
and
injury.
it's just
Yes.
the subtitles when they
Oh
fought
my
that-
God.
Oh my
This
God.
guy needs some oxygen.
Because what's happening, and I know you guys can kind of see this, but a fire truck, they're
All right. Yeah, the 1930s fire
Yeah.
truck.
it melts.
What do we do now? Come on.
Well, I'm just amazed. at how-
Meanwhile, in the Red Line Tunnel,
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Oh, or the lava,
this-
lava chute.
this was a guy, the driver. One of the things I liked about
the nerd.
about what?
He's a
No, we
he's a
established
script
this.
writer, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. What I liked about him was that it's very subtle, but like the fact that his beret that he was wearing before, how he had like the police badge and the other stuff, you get the impression that this guy really wishes he could be heroic. He was
Yes.
and it makes sense. You see him,
he
he's
tried
like
really hard,
he's
yeah.
really trying to save everybody on this train. You know, he's like, no, you stay there. I'm gonna get one of these doors open.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad because I can guarantee you if my ass was on that train, I'd get a goddamn door open.
Oh yeah.
He's out.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
I mean, you could see the hydraulic lines pumping out
Yeah.
the hydraulic fluid while he was trying to open the doors. It's like, oh no, give me something and I'll break the
I'll-
windows and climb out of it.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
gonna
there's-
get this thing open.
There are many ways
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
And thank God that Anne Heche and Tommy Lee Jones found each other today because they're the only two people who know enough about everything that's happening.
And her hair stays so perfect.
like freaking
so beautiful. Like it's covered
Like
like the
mama.
ash. The ash is barely sitting on top of
top
her.
of
Some makeup artist put every bit of ash in there. And you were talking about the wedding dress catching fire.
Yeah,
that-
it did.
That's obviously a comment on
Spontaneous-
society right there.
That relationship poof, went up in smoke.
Oh.
She'll have a sweet by the time the sun comes up.
Symbolic.
Oh. So marriage sounds magical just from everybody I've heard.
Fantastic.
It's wonderful, honey.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
No, I tease like my brother and my family in general. I'm like, y'all make marriage and parenthood sound so goddamn magical. Like, it's so
We just
great.
tell it like it is, you know? We're not going to sugarcoat it.
No, it's not. It's not just you two. It's my family as well.
Pretty
So
much everyone who's not lying.
Every stand-up comedian in the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Anthony
where I get all my material from.
No, what does John Mulaney say? Marriage is going to be magical.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyhow,
That's my wife. Stay away from my wife.
I didn't kill my
I
wife.
didn't kill my wife. Ooh.
I don't
I
care.
bet he did kill his wife. Who is that fella? It's better than can my girlfriend come? So anyway, Jason hates us. And
What
movie.
street? What street? The one with the smoke coming out.
Keith David. He shows up at
Yes!
some point. Where is he? Hold on.
He
Now,
is-
he's about to show up. He punches the lava straight in the face.
He is. the-
He's short giraffe.
Not this year.
No, reverse giraffe. Reverse giraffe.
Yeah, no, he is. He's been like in
on
187 films.
Yeah, put on
He's
the
in-
fucking.
He
was
and
the-
Steve Buscemi, I think, are about neck and neck for most projects.
Neck and
I
neck.
do love him. I love
Reverse
both of them.
giraffe.
Reverse
He's got
giraffe,
short neck and legs. Anyway,
But if
Keith
I were-
David, we love you. Come on the show,
Keith David.
please.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Run
Oh
for
my God.
president. I'm voting for you.
For real. Kanye finally dropped out. Thank Christ. Anyway,
I wouldn't be so sure.
no, he dropped out.
I have a
I
question.
wouldn't be so sure.
No.
Keith David, was he a Gamma? He was a member of a fraternity, if you remember, in Revenge of the Nerds.
Was he?
He was the head of the all African American.
I
Favorite
didn't.
movie.
Oh my God, was that Keith
That
David?
was Keith David. Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't remember
Oh,
that. God,
man.
he's been in every
That's
movie
what I mean.
ever.
I love
You
Keith
guys,
David.
you guys are gonna be so mad. I've never seen Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, you're going to, lady.
I know.
We're
You
gonna
should.
make
It's a good
sure.
movie.
No,
it's
I'm
a good
sure.
movie. Yeah.
It's just
Delta, Delta. Can I help you? Help you? Help you?
So, do you want me to tell you the Requiem for a Dream story?
Oh no.
It'll only take
Absolutely.
it'll only take a minute, less than a minute, 30 seconds. So back in the day, when there were Screen Actor Guilds Awards, and I was a SAG member, you could get into any of these movies free, right? To see the movie, so that you could vote on the movie for the SAG Awards.
He won't say what year it was, but
No,
you know.
absolutely not, absolutely not. But I would always
Ooh,
wait.
the new Errol Flynn movie's out.
I would always wait to the last minute to see all the movies. So wait a minute. Did Robin Hood? Yes. It was Merry Men. So
Personally, I find those tights he was wearing a bit scandalous.
That got me. That got me.
I was a teenager when Errol Flynn was a star. Okay, so I'm not that old.
I didn't say it.
But anyway, long story short, I would literally wait to the last day to watch 8 movies. So it was like 16 hours of movie watching. So I would show up at the movie theater at 8 a.m. and I'd stay there till midnight. And the last movie
That's
I
awesome.
watched was Requiem for a Dream. I hadn't
Oh,
slept.
you poor
I
bastard.
hadn't eaten. I was like on edge. And I watched this movie. I said, "Oh, Requiem for a Dream. It sounds like a pleasant film to end my SAG Awards with."
Ma, you and uppers?
Who is this Darren Aronofsky fellow?
Oh my God! I mean, the scene, where and
During
then
the comments being passed around like a party favor? Yeah.
and then the cutting off of the arm. I just said, "Oh, it was nightmarish." But anyway, so that was
Yes.
Keith David. And
Yeah, that movie.
It was painful to watch.
Well, Jason, I'll
Yeah.
join your pain because Johnny Depp is currently in court right now against Amber Heard.
Who do you
Amber?
think's telling the truth?
Johnny is telling the truth.
All I know is like half of the places I get my news from, literally, it's nothing but the latest stupid detail from this trial.
It's not stupid. Johnny is defending his honor. So, Johnny, I love you.
Don
Also,
Juan DeMarco.
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
Yes. I've seen everything Johnny has ever done. I'm on a first name basis with him, and I've never even met him, unlike Carrie Elways. So,
Yes.
Amber, we're tired of you. Go away.
Deputy Do. That's
that,
what she uses on her hair.
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, a basketball is about to melt in the city of Los Angeles.
So yeah, the seismologist being very, very smart
Why
grabs a
are the
basketball.
seismologists always bad at their jobs?
She
No,
lo-
movies that
she's
we
not.
watch.
She's not bad.
Well, at first I
okay,
know,
in this
she's
case,
not bad.
okay, in this case, you're right. Nobody listens to her. How about
Yeah.
that?
well, because she's a blonde-haired woman, and it's the 90s.
Well,
Come
no,
on.
it's Anne Heche. I think everyone.
And Anne
went,
Heche.
"Ah,
Everyone
you're
hates Anne Heche.
They knew she would just lived in a
Get away from
dumpster.
Tom, and
Well, one of the things that the geologist or the seismologist or whatever doesn't do is
There's
call
Steve
is call other seismologists and geologists. Like
yeah,
she's a part of this organization. Maybe she could get like some more people to drive on down and
well, but
you
y'all have both said how you would be driving the hell out of this town right now.
Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Is Stan about to die?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
Stan's about
He's about to die really
Stan.
hard.
So describe it.
The
Describe it
descent
for
of
us.
Stan.
All right.
Jade,
so,
you're the best. Darth.
well, thank you, darling.
Yeah, VC Stan.
It's
Who
slow
is-
motion too.
Can't when you do the voice.
If you see the
Civic-
if you see
Yeah.
the Towering Inferno, this is slow motion when the guy gets
Yeah,
burned up too.
yeah.
It's the same. His shoes are melting.
As his shoes
Y'all are
melt
killing it on your
upon
own.
the subway.
Yeah, so he's
It is
carrying
as
the
though his
driver
life
Drew
is-
as,
Carey's brother is.
as the subway is getting
Yeah.
consumed by lava, and we're all rooting for Stan. We're like, come on, you can do it. You
Holy
can
Mary,
do it.
Mother of God.
And look
pray
at that.
for
There's
us sinners.
lava,
Yeah.
molten steel oozing down. I'm like, oh, this is going to be lucky if he can do it.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, we realize he can't.
He's not
Stan
going to
ain't
He's not going to
make
make it. He's
Well,
not going to make it.
You know, and
they
it
both
is-
die, and it's
No, they don't both die.
No, they don't
thought
both.
he
No,
melted into
no,
the
he
lava with
throws.
the guy.
No,
He throws him.
throws the other guy.
That's right. Oh,
As his
you're right,
as his
you're right.
calves are being consumed
Yeah.
by lava.
Yeah,
Right.
like
God.
literally, he lands on the lava and
Jump,
throws the
Stan.
guy.
Yeah,
Come
why?
on, Stan. Like,
Come on,
and
Stan.
his buddies are
Stan,
trying.
get out of there.
No, literally, and the physics don't make any sense. Not just with Stan being on the train and like jumping off with a guy on his body like Tommy Lee Jones did earlier, but like his guys would not even be able to
Terminator 2
stay in
ending.
that tunnel.
Oh, there's his feet are
Throws
melting.
him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's-
I can't even
oh,
bear to
you're
watch
right.
it. Oh, he's catching on fire, and he leans forward and just
If you
throws
love
him.
something,
Oh.
throw it out of lava. But yeah, he does save the nerdy train.
And then wait,
conductor.
watch for his hand. Watch for his hand. He does a Terminator 2.
Does he do a
ending.
thumbs
He
up?
does.
There it is. There it
As he goes down.
That's right, God.
down. I don't know. I am so not a hero. When I saw that lava come, it's like, listen, driver, you're already unconscious. You're not going to know what hit you. I'm going to get a running jump over that lava and bid you adieu. Adieu.
Bye.
You
Bye-bye.
know, Stan very
Bye,
clearly.
Felicia.
Yeah, I think Stan very clearly was not
He was a throwaway
suicidal.
character.
Well, he wasn't suicidal, but I think
It was
Stan
a successful
was,
suicide gone wrong or something.
Yeah, you know, there's more to Stan. Stan's not happy.
Stan's married.
Stan had this moment. You know, I mean, it is very. You know, look, he's walking down the train. He's saying the Hail Marys over and over.
Oh,
and
yeah,
over
yeah.
again, you
Yeah.
know?
God.
And I actually like Stan sacrificing.
Coming right at
this,
us.
You know.
What's the South
Yeah.
Park? It's coming right
Yeah.
for us. The lava's coming right at us.
Well, yeah, this whole thing is hilarious because this is where the firefighters are all spraying their hoses.
Somebody just mounted
out,
a car
out in the middle of the
Yes.
lava.
God.
And Roger Ebert, I think, actually pointed this out in his review of this movie, where he said like it's because the lava was a visual effect, and so they couldn't show them spraying the lava. So they just had the
Right.
firefighters just spraying water up into the air.
Yeah, they're just like, hopefully.
That's when the disbelief
helpful.
really starts to get suspended at this point.
This is
Yeah.
where the movie starts. For me personally, once Anne Heche goes into the tunnel after they quote unquote save the day.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, it's going to be a lot worse." That's pretty much the end of the movie for me.
Keith David.
You know,
Sorry, he just appeared again.
Well, since we're at the turning point right now, don't you think this might be a good time?
This is a good time to take a break, and we will be back. If you're watching live,
Why?
Fuck you.
don't you have anything else to
know.
do with your
Get a
life?
life.
Watching. Hi, Sandy. I love you.
Oh, we love you, Sandy.
Oh, that's right. Someone's
You
actually
guys
watching.
suck. Yeah, my cousin Sandy.
we love you, Sandy.
We'll be right back, folks. And we're back.
Teddy.
All right.
From your dad, Rest.
We're back.
Yes.
Well, let's just pause for a moment because this was a suspenseful movie and then it starts to go south. So I'm gonna have to try to bring us some good luck. Now, for those of you who have watched before, I try to wear a costume or do something relevant to the film.
I thought he was going in a really different direction.
No, no, we're not going back to Shivers. Okay, where are you? I'm sure you want us to take. It's
Oh my
cold
God.
in here. I'm
I
getting
didn't
the
even
shivers.
bring it up. Ugh.
So I did some free association.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Sorry, it's been a while.
That's even better. That's even better. So I did some free association, and actually, when I was in the Navy, Navy Federal, I was based on a volcano for a short period of time in a little island called Oahu. So I brought a picture here of Kaneohe Bay. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that volcano, and they actually looks like there's a house or something in there. But look at that. That's amazing.
That is the most beautiful.
So I went on my bookshelf, and
He went.
I went on my bookshelf.
Ew.
I climbed up my
Icky.
bookshelf, and I found some souvenirs that I brought back, and I want to share them with you. First of all,
Wait, did you went on these two?
I got some tiki tukis. Let me have another drink of Lumen. Hold on a second. I have some tukis here.
Thank you, Variant. We love you.
So these were acquired. They were purchased in a store that was built on a volcano. Oahu. This is Daddy Tiki. And for Jade,
You can tell because he's obviously having a hard
He's pulling
time.
them out of his pants
I've got Mommy Tiki for you.
because I'm the girl. Yeah.
And Jason, look, it's Baby Tiki.
Hang on a second.
So wait a minute.
Is the Tiki actually walking?
He's tiki taking
I wish
a
you guys
walk.
could see this. It's really great.
Is the Tiki
That was
taking?
gold, and you guys both just missed it. No, but anyway.
Tiki Tiki?
He's
Tiki
kissing Jade.
taking-
He's kissing Jade.
I mean, he checks a lot of my boxes. He's a man. He has a face. He can go outside.
But he looks like he needs to eat more fiber.
Yeah. Oh, he's a little.
God damn, jeez.
Being the girl on this show is so trying sometimes.
So
I will tell
so
you
here's the
this.
thing: Tikis will
Why
bring
is
you
this
good
one
luck.
on?
They will keep you safe. They will ensure a prosperous crop, and also make sure that you have a good second half to a podcast. So that's why I
Oh,
brought them.
there we go.
And mine-
That's-
Rub the tiki.
Mine has.
I'm
a
not rubbing
tiny-
your
It
tiki.
gets stiff
tiny
when you
little
rub
ass.
it. Yes.
Yes, it's look at the tiny little ass crack.
Aww.
Aw.
Every tiki's got one.
And mine doesn't. No.
Oh,
mine
yours
just-
doesn't have an ass crack.
She's flat assed.
Let's-
Oh, I hate flat asses. That flat ass tiki.
Look, it's my first girlfriend in high school. Boom.
Oh yeah, she hadn't quite developed yet. She was still she was 13.
Why do I hang out
Paula,
with you?
you know who I'm talking about.
Is this the turkey?
Oh my
person?
God, that's the same face. That's what her
Sorry,
mom.
Paula.
That's what her mom looked like.
Sorry. Oh, so turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey family.
Actually, that's not true though.
No. Sunday turkey
Yes.
dinner. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, her mom looked like Tom Petty, but less attractive.
You've talked shit about them before, actually. So that's good to know that it's the same family.
Well, you were in high school. You were dating her. What was she? 8?
Huh?
How old was she?
He's trying to make you seem younger so that he seems younger. It's a whole thing.
In
that he does.
1991,
Yes.
I don't know why.
I was.
I went
3.
Morgan Freeman, Shawshank there. Oh, the movie. It's
yes.
still playing.
No, 1991. Something happened.
Yeah. Come on.
No.
we wanna
I
hear
was
this.
I was dating a girl whose mother and I
Would
actually,
not let her call you, right? Is
No,
this
she wouldn't call me. Yeah, she
Yeah.
could not call me.
Well, no. A
Um,
decent girl
yeah,
never calls a
yeah.
boy.
Excuse me. I called you yesterday.
Oh well. Times they have changed since
Whatever.
then. Yes.
And I said,
Whatever.
I don't want a decent girl then. No, her
So-
mother looked like Tom Petty.
And you were like, I should have known.
With less hair.
Could she play guitar?
No. She had none of the redeeming qualities of Tom Petty.
Oh my.
You know, I didn't show up at the house and she didn't hand me a bunch of weed.
Right. Let's smoke a joint and get this night going. Yes.
Which I got to tell you, I keep having a hankering for.
Okay.
You know?
Well,
So I really wish that Georgia wasn't.
You
actually
had said yes.
No, I talked to I talked to somebody who is in Florida and they just got their cards, their medical marijuana card.
Okay.
it's legal in Florida now
Medical.
too?
Oh yeah.
Medical.
Oh,
Yeah.
medical.
But I mean,
well, it's legal here for medical.
but you can't buy it.
That's true.
It's
you can't just like go
yeah,
and get
it's
it.
so
Yeah.
stupid. It's in Georgia you can get the card that says you're entitled to have it.
Right.
But if you import it, buy it, get it in
You
any
could get
way,
arrested?
You can get arrested.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's
Totally
it's
stupid.
useless.
transporting it is a big deal.
Yeah.
And it's a no-no at the moment. But
Speaking
so
of
this
Los
movie-
Angeles,
So they have built a barrier for the lava. Now this is the thing that
a
vexed me.
plastic barrier.
Is when the whole place is erupting, traffic is crazy.
Yeah.
How can you get 35 fire trucks to one spot?
I don't
The
know.
logistics of that are nightmarish.
Have we passed the Bosch line where the guy's
I
like,
think so,
you know,
yeah.
oh, he's really heavy, and it's like, oh, it's because he deals with man's inclination towards sin.
Well, Adam, I thought about you when I watched this because I keep seeing the
it's
words.
hot. Like lava.
Ew. No, I kept seeing the words honk honk, and it made me think of John Mulaney.
Honk
Where-
honk.
no,
Yes.
the most famous thing that a duck says, which is quack quack.
Yes. Quack quack.
The most famous words that a duck is known for. Quack
Quack,
quack.
quack.
And if you would watch John Mulaney, you would know, Jason. But anyway. Yeah,
It's free on Netflix. What's holding you back,
yeah,
my
for
friend?
real.
Come on.
Free.
He's married with children.
It's
Yeah,
not Anthony
yeah,
Jeselnik. It's
yeah.
not the Shark Party.
No,
person.
no. I know
We
it's
talked about
literally the fact that at about 11:15, when I get the house to myself, I go, what am I going to do now?
And then sleep. Yes.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what happens?
Yeah.
Because I was now that
Yeah,
I know, I'm
that's-
not going to make the trade because I was about to trade a Community episode.
I'll
for
watch
a
it.
John
No,
Mulaney.
okay. You tell me the John Mulaney, and we will do that. And because on the weekend, I can get away with stuff like that on the weekend.
Okay, then we'll do
You
it on
know,
the weekend.
yeah.
Yes. But anyway, so downtown Los Angeles is on fire. Because if you love something, set it on fire.
I forget
And
to
here's
bring-
the speaking German. They even have a German journalist
Yeah.
there reporting directly to Berlin.
So I have to ask because we both speak Spanish and you speak
like-
German. So how was his German? I always
Pretty,
have to ask.
it was good. He was German.
Yeah,
he was
clearly.
really German. No,
Because
but
when-
you do imagine Hitler sitting going, good, good.
Good. Another Family Guy thing. No, but anyway, so I'll ask Josh on occasion when Russian happens on Archer. I'm like, how's the Russian on this? And he's like, it's pretty gringo. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And
Russian's
same with
hard.
their Spanish. The Spanish is really bad on Archer. So I didn't know if that was
You mean
legit
Toto,
German.
Mexico?
And they've got about, along with the fire trucks, they were able to mobilize 35 helicopters that can fly within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah.
And they're all full of water.
Yeah, the
I
whole thing doesn't make.
And
they
it's
don't-
all vaporized even before it hits,
Yeah.
hits the lava.
and they don't have buckets. They don't have like the Bambi buckets.
Right.
You know, they
Yes.
just
What's
have
a
these
Bambi
like
bucket?
the buckets that they hang from the forest fighting.
Yeah, what they
forest
do-
firefighting.
okay.
They go
I
over a
didn't
lake,
know
they
what that
grab
was,
it,
so-
and
Yeah.
then they fly
Yeah.
and then drop it.
Hindsighters, I just learned
It
something.
actually comes right out of the hiney
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
helicopter. I don't get it.
Ew.
Heinies cannot hold a lot of water.
Well, you say that.
Well, yeah. Have you ever water skied before and taken a fall? Yeah.
Oh, here's the
I
part
know.
where Anne Heche is.
water.
Oh shit, she says. Look.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Because, when a volcano is erupting, what do, gentlemen? You go underground.
You go underground with a thermocouple and stick it in the
James,
dirt.
Seriously? I'm
Hey,
available.
She's a geologist. She took an oath,
Okay.
I assume,
Is it a Hippocratic oath? Because
some
she's bad.
kind of oath,
She's bad at this.
to always investigate. And I know she's like 3 inches away from 644
That's what I
degrees.
don't understand. Let's go back to Stan. Like the guys who were trying to rescue him before he Mel Gibson threw the conductor, they wouldn't even be able to be in the tunnel. It's too hot in
No.
there.
No way. No way.
The physics make no sense in this movie. I'm telling you.
No,
This is part of the reason why I picked it. Because I did pick this movie. I take
Well,
responsibility.
no, I'm glad you did.
No,
because
I enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
I had a good
absolutely
time watching
enjoyed
this
it.
movie.
I
Yeah.
knew you would like. At first, hindsighters, Jason wanted nothing to do with it, but I was like, Keith David,
Oh,
Yeah,
sold.
yeah.
done.
Keith David or Ernie Hudson, and I'm in.
Oh yeah, they're
And
both
quite
magnificent.
frankly, either one of them could have been in this movie.
Absolutely. Ernie Hudson would have been good too.
Ernie Hudson could have been the star. It was originally offered to Bill Paxton.
I could see
and,
that.
That didn't work.
Twist. Okay, because would you like?
No, wait.
Sorry.
Bill Paxton was the second choice.
Okay.
The first choice was, oh my God, Apollo 13, played Gene Kranz.
I'll
He played
yeah.
Pollock too.
Yes,
right.
yeah,
He played
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name.
It's okay.
A B C D
Oh, you do that too.
E. Oh, always.
Oh,
always.
cool.
E, F.
Ah,
They're
G,
so alike,
H.
listeners.
He was in Glengarry Glen Ross.
yes.
H-I. Okay, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
I
look it
will.
up.
I've been drinking too much.
Eugene Francis Kranz.
No, the actor who played.
the actor who played
No,
him in
that's who's
Apollo
coming
13.
up when I search for. See.
All right, hold
It's
on,
not
hold
just
on.
me.
Ready?
Let Adam
Look.
do it. But
Actor who played Gene Kranz in Apollo 13. Watch this. Oh, it didn't do anything.
don't believe him. Just
anything.
watch.
I got to do my own. You guys
This
Fine.
is what you pay your
No,
subscription
okay.
fees for.
talk amongst yourselves.
Coffee talk. But yeah, I think Reverse Giraffe really won the
Actor who
role.
played Gene Kranz in Apollo 13.
Not Scott Glenn. Why do I keep saying Scott Glenn? It wasn't him.
Oh, so let's fill you in while Adam's searching. The reason why
Giggity.
I chose
Diggity. Hot diggity. Oh, low battery. Come on. Keep
being
God
the girl.
damn it.
Being the girl. Anyway, the
You're a
reason why
woman.
I chose
She's
this
a woman, folks.
The reason why I chose this movie, I was talking with my dad on vacation, and I wanted to do Twister. Remember?
I'm very glad you picked this instead.
well,
Yeah.
no, the reason why I wanted to do
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris,
Jesus.
like a young Ed Harris.
No, he didn't play Jesus. That was
That was Mel Gibson.
James Carville or whatever. No,
Anyway,
I forget. James Cozavell? What the hell is his name? I can't remember. He played
James
Jesus.
Carville.
That's
That devil.
Jesus
The
Christ.
devil. No. We're not going to deal with that devil.
I think you're talking about.
His
Yes.
name sounds like you're an alcoholic.
James Cozavell.
Cozavell.
Jim
Cozavell. Yeah, Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel.
Yes.
And if he ever got arrested, he would have to go to the judicial system.
I know there was a mention of the use of marijuana, but
I
folks, we
wish.
have not been using
I
it.
wish.
We're just
Believe it or
naturally
not.
high.
Yeah, I wish.
The reason why I chose this movie.
She's a
So-
woman.
Thank you.
Not a girl.
She's a lady.
I've caught you noticing. Yes,
whoa,
we know.
whoa.
Whoa, here
She's
she
a
comes.
lady.
Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. Anyway,
I'm waiting for the
I'm trying to
the
tell
punch.
you.
I'm waiting for the punch.
I wish you would just tell us the damn thing, you know?
Do you want the
Yes, we want the whatever.
Do you want the story? Anyway,
Yes,
I
Captain.
was talking to my dad and I was like, Twister. And he goes, "No, that's not a disaster movie." No. And I was like, "Why?" He said, "Well, they chased the disaster.
the
The disaster doesn't happen
chase
to them." Yes. And I was like, "You know what, Daddy, you're right." I was like, even though
That
I
is true, because in Twister, at any moment, they could just leave.
even and Carrie, I adore you. But we didn't do Twister for that reason.
But I
so-
don't think of him when I think of Twister.
I think of him when I do anything.
I think of Bill Paxton and
You're in love with Bill Paxton. I'm in love with Carrie, and
Now,
Adam can have
is-
Helen Hunt.
Would Carrie be considered a disaster film? With John Travolta and Sissy Spacek.
Yes,
yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
disaster,
it was a disaster.
but in a different context. Anyway, I was gonna do Twister, but then I decided on Volcano because at first Jason Heimsiders he wanted nothing to do with Volcano, so I tried to find a different movie, but then my dad made the very logical argument that no, Twister is not a disaster movie.
I have to say,
He suggested Towering Inferno.
which is great.
I love that one.
But
Have
I,
you ever seen it?
I,
Have you
I
ever
have
seen
to
it?
say, I watched this movie and I genuinely enjoyed
See,
it.
it's awesome.
I was expecting to be bored, but then I realized You can't be bored in a movie with Tommy Lee Jones.
No, you can't.
It's
Tommy Lee Jones
impossible.
is the man.
Why is he not the president? Or no,
I don't know.
He has
The
been, I'm
king.
sure. Wasn't he president in a movie?
No.
I don't think so.
Mm.
He should be king.
Why was King
King Tommy
He's a
Lee.
fantastic hillbilly, and he should be elected Emperor of the United States forever.
Yes.
Once again, a John Mulaney joke.
We need to let him watch that episode.
We
that
do.
will perturb him.
It will.
But so will
it will make him. He'll be.
perturb you.
He'll be so
No,
bold.
no. What's going to happen is both of us are going to have to, just knuckle up and realize and admit that we like the thing that
The
we've
thing
been
that we
resisting.
refuse to
Because
fucking
seriously,
watch, yeah.
because you're going to love Community and I'll love.
I know
the-
I will. It's just at this point, it's a point of pride.
Yeah.
I'm out. But no, see, we were going to swap GOT for Community.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not.
We've already gotten Adam to watch Rick and Morty, so that's
I do
good.
like Rick and Morty.
Let's
Yes.
see.
It's like Rick and
And
Morty.
Bob's
Rick and
Burgers.
Morty.
See, but with Mulaney, I can see that because at least I like stand up. I love stand up.
And he's a great stand-up
Love
comedian.
stand up comedy. I hate shitty fantasy. So Game of Thrones, no.
It's not.
Step
it's not what-
away from the angry lady.
Just saying.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a woman.
Does it have a
Anyway.
dragon in it? If yes,
Badass
then I
Hannibal.
don't want to watch it.
Anyway.
So
the
they're
movie.
going. The lava is coming. Okay, they've got
No one knows what it
Phrasing
is.
boom.
they've got it's going down a corridor.
He doesn't get to say that very often, so
They've got 30 minutes, so there's a time constraint. Okay, that's always important. It's like it's like the Poseidon Adventure. The water's coming up. They've got to
keep
get
saying it.
they've got to get to the
Alan Silvestri only wrote 29 minutes of music.
yes.
So we've got to get this done right then.
No, they explained that it was one of those. It wasn't a ride at Universal, but it was a disaster movie kind of explanation at Universal, where they were like, "Listen, we've got so much time, and we only have so many effects that we can do." Meanwhile, so like when a subway or something, starts. Jumping inside the tunnel because something's happening. And they explain that at Universal as a ride or like a 3D experience. And I think it was Dante's Peak that they were talking about because things were crumbling.
Which is a good movie too.
It is.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It was the other movie that I might have chosen for disaster. movie.
This was a better pick for
Yes.
us.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Yes.
this was a
Yeah.
better pick.
So
for
we've got
us.
30 minutes, and
Keith
where
David.
where is the lava going to hit?
We've got to figure it out.
Darth, where is it? Cedar cyanide.
He answered for me.
Oh, did you say that already? Oh,
But it's almost like
No,
there
you
should be a
answered
shot of the lava, like a POV shot of the lava,
Of the lava
like
going
through the
through.
woods.
Reverse
Yeah.
Giraffe is so confused. So much CG though. So you could afford that 30 minutes of Alan Silvestri, or
Yeah.
you could afford CG for lava.
I mean, they've got good explosions.
They do.
I love the cops.
This
And
movie
I love
is
the
like
cops
an
in this
hour
scene
too
because the whole
long.
time they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
yeah. You get dynamite
Yeah.
and let's blow up a building.
Okay.
Something that
Because-
every police officer
Yeah.
knows how to do.
Because let me
Yeah.
ask you, like, what happens in a disaster like this? So why is it just helpful that Tommy Lee Jones was there on the scene when things broke
Well-
down? Because he's part of the department that handles disasters, right? If like the head of Parks and Recreation was there, what the hell would happen?
Well, but
How do they handle that?
But here's the thing about the movie that I think is sort of the big flaw for me, which is that
There's a flaw to this movie.
well, yeah.
How dare you?
Which at the end of the movie, it's like, okay, we stopped this lava flow. Okay. And then it's, there's going to be an eruption and it's going to blow up Cedar Sinai Hospital.
Where all the people are.
But wait. And so, he says, we'll route the lava to the ocean. Great. But they've sort of unintentionally dialed down the danger because at first it's like 1 million people are going to die.
Well, and you have
And
to
then it's
have-
like, no, if this happens.
30,000, right?
You
Yeah,
also have
not
to
even.
have the love interest thing go on
You do,
too with
yes, yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Heche, which are the most unbelievable
No
couple in the
chemistry
history of
whatsoever.
the ever ever. Like,
Well,
and
Well,
no,
she might have father issues.
Yeah. Who
She
wouldn't
might.
sleep with Tommy Lee Jones?
I don't know. Tommy doesn't do it.
He does it for me.
You like Tommy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I-
He's a little too rugged
Come on.
for me.
I
Help me out here.
Come
Help
on,
me
you
out.
be
I
a
would
bottom.
personally
clearly.
say that age
With Tommy Lee
difference-
Jones? No shit.
You'd be his bitch.
That's like Clint Eastwood. What are you even asking?
So
We've compared you to Clint Eastwood, so be nice. No, you've compared yourself to Clint Eastwood.
I know, but not in the context that we were just talking
Okay,
about.
fine.
Hey, look, I'd be a bottom with Anne Hayes.
Well, yeah, of course. Yes.
That's why Ellen broke up with her.
Yeah.
So the only thing that would have made this better is if John Corbett was in the penthouse of the building. Like,
Hey!
what are those cops doing down at the base of my
I
building?
know, I know.
Planting dynamite?
What?
I was
What is
actually
wrong with
waiting.
John Corbett.
I was
No,
actually
I-
waiting for him to sort of like, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to.
I'm the mayor.
You have to
Hi,
stop
mayor.
doing this. And
There
then like
wasn't
Tommy
cl-
Lee punching him in
You're
the
right.
face.
There was not closure to
No,
that relationship.
there wasn't.
It was a loose end.
Yeah, because the doctor even was basically like, she didn't say, we're through. It was like, we'll talk about this
Yeah,
later.
we're gonna talk. And how many times have you heard that?
Yeah,
right. As a
yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll buy her.
Also-
I'll buy her some
but-
jewelry. And
Is the daughter in the movie getting older in every shot?
It took 4 years to like
No,
film this
I'm
thing,
serious.
so, yeah.
Like every
No, yeah,
shot of
she
this
is.
movie, she looks like she's 1 year older.
She's actually a different person.
Yeah.
No,
The body double.
We're evacuating the Hard Rock because the food sucks.
You have
her
to
hair is
wonder.
actually getting gray. That
Yeah,
scene-
no, I mean it's like it's weird.
What? Oh, I know.
Oh,
My
mine's
hair-
gray.
Mine wasn't gray when
Yeah.
you first met me. And now I've
That's
spent
true, it
I've
wasn't.
spent a year and a half with you guys, and now it's white.
That's like somebody said, "Did you get frosted tips?" And I went, "No, I didn't." It's-
You're not part of Insane.
that's the gray that's starting to show.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So Tommy Lee Jones comes up with a great idea of
Which is?
blowing up a building
Blowing
so,
shit up.
so that it falls down and redirects the lava into the drainage ditch.
We need better
The LA
diversion
River.
tactics.
the
the
L.A. River.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Which some people call a
Meanwhile,
drainage
his daughter is just running around unsupervised.
where Arnold is trying to get away from the T-1000.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And the
yeah.
hand reaches out of the lava.
And isn't that where Grease Lightning? Go Grease
Yeah.
Lightning.
It's all it's like
Grease
poetry. It's like
lightning, go,
poetry. It
grease
rhymes. It rhymes.
Yes.
It's a mess.
T2000.
Yeah, so nothing makes sense. I see what you mean, Jason, where the first half of the movie is freaking perfect.
It really
the
is.
second half,
Yeah, it builds
it's
suspense.
like it
Yes.
just went off the rails.
Suspense.
Yeah.
The suspense was
Suspense.
built so much, then
Well, people look. It is a known fact that audiences like a mystery. They like trying to figure things out, and then as soon as it's
Right.
like it's all figured out,
they lose interest.
that's one of the reasons why with like horror movies, like the first Nightmare on Elm Street, great.
Yeah.
The first Friday the 13th,
Johnny
great.
gets sucked into the bed.
Yeah, the first Halloween,
I love you,
great.
Johnny.
But then it's like after
Yeah.
that, there's no mystery, so
there's not.
it's just.
But
you know.
people still go to those damn movies.
They do, but it takes a lot to get them back. I mean, like Nightmare on Elm Street is
So
thankfully dead.
this is what
so.
okay, more people are wearing masks in this movie than they are currently wearing during COVID-19. I
and
would
they
like
all
to point that
and everyone looks the same.
out.
Weird ass
that
comment
was,
at the
why?
moment.
Why?
Yeah. Total
Oh
just.
my God. I was just like, why? You don't need
And
to do
that
that.
young white
Yeah.
boy grew up to be Barack Obama.
That's right. That's
Oh
right.
my god. I don't know where to go from.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
Let's have a moment of
No, you
silence.
don't.
Let's have a moment of silence.
So anyway, we're now
So they're about to blow up the building, and of course,
Yes.
an air handling unit falls on a guy's leg.
Which is not that heavy.
it isn't.
Keith David is yelling at everyone.
Yeah.
And
But once again, I would have given it one try, and it's like, all right, guy, I love you. I'll see you later. Boom, out the door.
Yeah.
You know, the guy just stayed there.
so-
And
I'm sorry.
I would like to think that if I was the guy who was pinned, and
I just say, get out of here.
I would be like, dude, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
It's going to be quick. I'm not
Well,
going
that,
to suffer.
that
Yeah,
makes my
I'll
question
be
moot
fine,
then,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you guys would save me if I was pinioned underneath something.
Well,
Wait a
apparently
minute.
not.
That's different.
I don't know,
different.
Jade. I might save you, but I wouldn't save that guy.
Would you save Jason?
Just
I
some
would definitely
rando.
save Jason.
Yeah,
I would
someone
save
who
either
is.
of you.
He's
Yeah.
going to hire me in a movie one day. I'm going to
Yeah.
save him. Come
No,
on.
we've already done the Spit Brothers thing, so
That's right.
can we do both?
COVID? Yeah, me too. It's good. Yeah. It's a modern day Blood Brothers.
Which one am I?
Let's put our eyes together.
I could feel her stealing your candy.
I know when everyone's gonna die.
We did the thing.
Oh, and then one dude gets like his ass gets hit by a lava bomb.
Like,
I've had better days.
So I have to ask.
My leg, I think it's broken.
Well, he had.
You know what,
casts on both of
pussy?
his legs.
That dude who fell off that mountain chopped his leg off with a penknife, and you're sitting there like, oh no, oh no,
Oh no.
get your knife out, cut the leg off, and move. Otherwise, I'm leaving your ass here.
God, you guys are just so systematic with like, I'd leave that guy or I'd cut my own arm off.
Well,
it's crazy.
That's sort of the thing.
times.
Like I was
Call for
thinking
desperate
with Tommy Lee when he was like, "Here, daughter, go in the car to the hospital," and she's like,
well,
and as soon as David started back talking to me, I would have said, "Shut up, door closed."
Yeah. Well, and a thing too is that my dad was very systematic too when I was growing up. If he was sending me away, he would be like, do this, like get out of the way so you're not a distraction. I love you so much that if you're here, I will be distracted.
Right,
Go
yeah.
away. So is that a dad thing in general?
It is a dad thing. I've actually been in situations with David where it's been like,
I love you, but I have to freaking solve this problem. Go away.
Well, it was the same with me and my dad. Like my dad, there was a tone of voice he could use.
Oh God, yes.
And it wasn't like yelling or something like that, but there was that tone of voice, and it was, "Yes, sir, out of the way."
Out of the way.
Gone.
Yes.
Because it was, Dad's got some shit he's got to take care of right now.
He's got to handle something.
I'm doing the taxes. Leave me the hell alone.
Meanwhile, the kid from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no, Tommy Lee Jones's daughter is in the way again. So there we
Well,
go.
it was funny. He's like, "Oh, the little kid's gonna die. Oh shit, there's my daughter with him." And then, then he goes after
Now
him.
I'm
And
gonna
he's
deal
got
with
to
it.
chase after her.
And
yeah.
look how fast he runs.
I hate the scene. And then
It's this, what do you call it? A slow?
Yeah, they
Slow-mo?
they overcrank it.
Overcrank. It's, yeah.
And then
And meanwhile, they're doing all the
and their eyes.
charges. They're
It's so awful.
hindsighters. I know you can kind of see it.
Wait. My favorite part in the whole movie. Here it comes.
Oh, here's
Building is falling.
Nerd! And they looped the actress.
John Corbett bought that damn building.
They looped the actress.
Yes.
Because you can see on her face, she's going, ah, and like screaming. But the actual vocals that come out are like, ah. It's so bad.
It's so trash-tastic, is what it is. It's
Dad
brilliant.
Hash. And look, Anne Heche sees him running. She's
Liam
like,
Neeson.
oh,
Yes.
no, there's my squeeze.
Liam Neeson wishes he could run this fast.
Liam Neeson would have shot the lava.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson would have shot. He would have just gone
No,
up there.
have I told
It's
you-
just been revoked.
Have I told you guys what I'm going to do if I ever see him, Liam Neeson out in his natural habitat?
Oh, what are you going to do,
I'm going to be like, you
Jane?
found me! You used your particular set of skills!
Daddy.
I'm just,
And he'll be like,
I'm not
that's the
gonna call
first
him
time
Dad.
I've ever heard that today.
I mean, I'll call him
Yeah.
Daddy if he takes me out on a date. but-
Ew. Hey,
and now everybody's applauding. Tommy Lee Jones saved the day. sort of.
Apollo 13 made it through the
The
atmosphere.
city is
Everything's
still
fine.
melting. Don Cheadle's still pissed off, and he's like, guys,
Don
everything's
Cheadle's still got a
ruined.
shitload of paperwork to do. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? He's not
wanted
going
that-
home anytime soon.
He wanted that desk earlier
Yeah.
today. He doesn't want it anymore.
Well, yeah, because Tommy Lee Jones is like, I'm not doing paperwork. I'm on vacation.
I want to be the second Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. I just want to blow shit up and
No.
leave.
Iron Patriot, I think it's called.
Speaking
Iron
of,
Patriot.
speaking
You know
of,
that.
Yes, okay.
of the kid from Close Encounters, because that kid reminded me of it.
Why?
Okay, no, seriously. So
Why?
this weekend I watched that movie again.
Close
And-
Encounters?
Close
Really?
Encounters. Oh, I love that movie. And I was thinking, like, okay, the kid, the little boy in that movie, I said, whatever happened to that kid? Did he do anything else? I looked him up on IMDb. He did a couple of other movies. It was like once a year. And then
Right.
at about 12, he
Steady
he
work.
dropped out.
But yeah.
And somebody did an interview with this kid. He's grown now. He has a family and kids and a job. And everyone needs to go and watch the interview with this kid because
I'll put it in the show notes.
He's the only child actor I've ever seen. Like, he was actually offered the part of the little boy in The Shining.
Whoa.
And his parents
Wow.
were like, no.
No. Peace
No.
out. Mm-mm.
Now, that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much.
I'm
And he,
so
like-
glad that there are stage
Yeah.
mothers like that.
And like he said, he goes, I went to school during the year. I played soccer. I did everything like a normal kid.
I was normal.
Then during the summer,
Mhm.
I would go off and do a movie. And then I would come back and I would just be a
I
normal
would have
kid
a normal
again.
life.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
And he's like the most normal, well-adjusted dude.
He's not Michael Jackson.
Right.
So that makes
and,
sense.
And like apparently like when he was like when he graduated from high school, Spielberg sent him a note. And it's like, you
That's
know,
awesome.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, Spielberg is a really nice guy.
No,
Yeah.
Rob-
I'm not interested in doing a movie again, but yeah, he's a nice
Robin
guy.
Williams
Yeah.
did something similar for it was a Mrs. Doubtfire, the girl who was like the oldest daughter. He wrote a note to her school because they expelled her for participating in the movie. And Robin Williams wrote a note and was like, "Hey, please don't expel her. She's just working. What's the like? Can
Imagine
can you
that was
not
the
do
note. Dear people, please don't expel
Yeah,
her.
dear school
Love
people.
Robin
Robin.
Williams.
Love
No,
Robin.
he wrote them the note.
Robin Leach.
They completely ignored it, expelled her anyway, and the president, the principal, the principal,
President of the
Ronald
school.
Reagan
the
showed
principal
up.
hung the damn note in his office and kept it, but still expelled the girl.
Was the principal Danny Glover?
Yes, he's too old for this shit.
That's right.
That's gonna be your boat. We need
I'm
to figure
getting
that
too
out
old
as
for
well.
this.
We know
Did you
your
say
boat.
boat?
Yeah, your boat. When
What's
you
your
get a
boat going to be named?
I'm too old for this.
Oh, ooh, boy.
That's a tough
You
one.
said
the way-
that
by the
when
way-
we
by
did
the way-
Lethal Weapon. This is way before we
By
started
the way,
hanging out
speaking
with
of
Mr. Brown.
boats, some of the coolest news from a film buff perspective. Okay. There is a group of people who have taken it upon themselves to raise money, and apparently they've already raised like $150,000.
And rain happens.
Okay.
Sorry.
To rebuild an exact replica of Quint's boat
Oh,
from Jaws.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
They've already bought the boat that they're going to use as like the basis of it.
Till she rolled over. Sorry.
Here lies the grave of Molly McGee. Died at the age of 103. For
What happened to-
15 years, she kept her virginity. Not a bad record for this vicinity.
What happened to Rick and Morty? I don't know, but I'm so much happier. Anyway, so
That's
they're
basically it.
they're
That was it.
they're-
No, that's it. That's the
So,
whole,
so is this the mother? You said there was a scene when the mother gets out or something and releases the hounds. Release the hounds! Look, here comes the dog. There's the dog.
Remember when it was just the two of us?
I know. I'm yearning for those times again, right? Who is
Wait,
this
what
guy?
are you talking
You
about?
are.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Just another day at the office, motherfucker.
I'm speaking on your behalf, by the way, Jane.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's
I
what
was
I was
wondering.
Yes, just a moment.
In third person.
The boys just wanna
Finally
be
made it
alone.
in, huh?
Listeners.
Yeah.
So-
We need to do a book on tape version of this movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a couple hundred fires. Gas and power's down over half the city.
Who would,
Gridlock on
who
all
would-
the freeways.
Would I voice Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, you
Because,
could, yeah.
Even
I'll do Anne Heche.
even
Phrasing,
Angel,
boom.
even Angel doesn't understand that I'm a lady. He's like, is Jada? Is
No,
Jada
he
okay?
does.
Whoa,
No, it's
whoa,
articles.
she's a
He doesn't
lady.
understand. No, it's the articles. It's just the articles.
I know. I'm just teasing on how he was really excited about
It's
Volcano.
La
I know, we
Jade.
did this for you.
Yeah, we did.
No, remember, it's La Jade, not El Jade.
That's true.
Amiga, not amigo.
Eliade. We call her Eliade.
I don't know when he calls me that because this is the first time
I
I've
just
heard
made it up now, but I think it's going to stick.
Anyway, Angel.
The most notorious coyote in all of Toto, Mexico.
Lana, it's Coyote.
I think credits
Apparently, I
are
like
about to
repetitive
roll.
behavior.
No shit.
I got
Okay.
busted in the nose. Anyway, once
In
again,
the movie.
in the movie.
So did they film this in Los Angeles or on a
They filmed
set
most of it in Los Angeles. They built a scale model of this. God, it's so
Imagine.
it's so stupid.
They build a scale
the
model.
The end
Did
of the
they,
movie
Jason?
is so stupid.
God. And it's over.
They
Tommy Lee Jones beat up the volcano.
they built a scale model in a hangar.
Okay, yeah.
And they did a lot of filming. They did a lot of the lava shots and things like that in the hangar. That's how they
Yes.
were able to use like the food thickener for,
I got you.
for the lava.
Yeah, did they make
almost
any
spit
money
in
on
my
this
ear.
film?
Oh yeah,
was
yeah,
money
they
made?
did. No, they did.
Yeah.
It was.
I'll look up the
for the
exact amount.
year. It was number 39 for the year,
Not bad.
which sounds like it sounds like not that.
no,
big,
that's
but that's pretty good.
Well,
Yeah.
that's amazing for the amount of films that
In 1997, when movies were still happening, yeah, would
I
say
think
so.
worldwide
It looks like
77 worldwide, 40 something domestic.
it was a 90 million budget and returned on 122.8 million.
Okay, yeah,
So
all right,
it,
yeah.
It out-earned itself, yeah.
That's good.
No, I made
All
it.
good.
I made a profit.
So anyway, Tommy Lee Jones does beat up the volcano. He saves the day.
He arrests the volcano.
He arrests.
Yeah, he arrests
He's
him.
not an officer. He's just the disaster.
The volcano's like, I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Who's that fella? I bet he did kill his wife.
Oh yeah. See, you'll understand that. That's
When you watch John
yes,
Mulaney.
that's right.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it, motherfucker.
All
I'll
right.
do it.
Don't believe us, just watch. I'll watch freaking Community.
All right.
If
Okay.
I'll give you 2
Done.
episodes for a John Mulaney special.
Okay. Just start with the first 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got to tell me which Sean Mulaney special.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to think
think,
hard.
I think.
Yeah. Just
Let's think
Don't
hard about
decide
it.
it
Yeah,
now.
no.
Yeah. Think about
We
it.
got to
Okay,
take time.
It's like Eddie
Oh,
Izzard.
we're deciding. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're part of this.
I'm in on this.
Because we've been fighting about this for a really long time.
Did you know that the special effects production assistant was named Jason Spud Groman?
Who was the grip officer?
The grip officer?
Speaking of, when are we going to watch
Officer?
your disaster film?
Everyone's an officer
Jason
in this
Spud
movie.
Mitchell was the
Did
DP.
Did I send you guys the link to the
Can we watch it for free?
Yeah, I mean, I've got it on DVD. I can just actually bring you the DVD and then you
Would love
Okay,
that.
I'll bring it
Yeah,
next week.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've got so many assignments from you anyway. Sorry, knocked my Yeti. But I've got to watch Dirty Harry and so many other
Oh,
things.
you got to
So-
watch Dirty Harry.
Yeah, so we can catch up. But anyway, gentlemen.
Oh, but one
Can
last
we go-
thing. You know how I got through Stan getting burned up by the lava?
Tell us.
He played the Zodiac Killer in the movie Zodiac, and I said, finally,
Oh yeah.
the Zodiac
Yeah.
Killer got his just rewards.
Got his
Yeah.
just desserts.
Just desserts. Anyway, back to you, Jade, for the closing.
No, we have to do After Seinfeld.
Ooh.
I don't know if it'll
Oh
apply
my
to you guys because
God.
it was
I don't-
1997.
I don't really.
Not being hateful, just saying it was 1997. So
I mean, David Felicki was a great set medic,
okay.
you know, and I didn't appreciate
That's
that.
the most
back-
random thing I've ever
I
heard
didn't
you say.
appreciate that back then.
Okay.
You know, I didn't also appreciate Michael Matt Condro as miniature director of photography.
Stop it. Stop it.
Didn't you know? So,
Stop doing
the
the thing.
miniature effects foreman,
Yeah.
Emmett
Yeah.
Kane. He was good.
Yeah, Cloud
I'm
Tank
about to
Chief.
start
I don't know what a
smacking
Cloud
people.
Tank Chief is, but there was one.
So many people.
How was that worse than
so little time? He's a key grip.
worse than
There's-
grip officer?
the janitors are here, by the way. I give it about a 6 because it's about the same for me as it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give it a 7, and I'll tell you why. When I first watched this movie, it was closer to 1997. And watching it,
It was actually 1997.
yeah, when I saw it, it was like out for a couple of years. But now looking back, there's a certain nostalgia, first of all.
Okay.
You know, and I didn't know who Don Cheadle was when I first moved.
He was not famous when
That's
this
true.
movie came
Yeah.
out.
No, you're
And-
you're
and
absolutely
I
right.
He was not
appreciated
Don
him a lot
Cheadle
more.
yet.
He hadn't played Sammy Davis Jr. in the HBO movie The Rat Pack.
That's right.
He also, what was the other movie that he did? Hotel Rwanda.
Oh my gosh, let's not.
He
go
hadn't
there.
done that
That's
either.
a tough movie. And don't take this the wrong way, guys. But when I watch a movie with you, it adds a little bit of flair to it. So
He
I'm gonna
likes us.
bump it up a notch, and I'm gonna give
He
it a
just
7.
likes us.
Yes, I do. I like you
Wow,
guys a lot.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to give it a straight 5. It didn't improve. It didn't get worse. I would give it a perfect score.
We
So a
respect
5.
that. Yes.
So
because-
that's 6,
yeah.
if I'm right. It got a
Fine.
6.
Yeah.
Then- then
Yes.
6, yeah, that's
and
good.
I'd like it noted that I didn't bring up Shivers today. He did. So
it's cold in here suddenly. I don't know why.
No. Oh, okay. The name of your boat. So that reminds me, because Tombstone Moments,
Oh,
right?
God.
So
I'm
yours.
not. Don't ask me to name a boat. I'm gonna need to think about that.
Oh, come on. It'll be so fun. So Jason's, according to our Lethal Weapon episode, is I'm too old for this.
Yeah. Too old for this.
I'm
Too old for
too
this
old
shit.
for
Yeah.
this shit. Yeah.
Too old for this shit.
That's you. What would your boat
Don't
be?
put
at?
him. Don't put him on the spot though.
I-
I'm gonna.
He needs to think
right.
about this.
You know what?
All right, fine.
There's
We
something
will-
came to mind, and I'm gonna spout it out. When I think of you, I touch myself. That's my boat.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Oh no, I was
Because
looking
it's
at Jason. I thought that
better
people
than
would
if he
think-
was looking at me.
that people would think that was weird.
I'm not sure. Now I'm too shocked to name a boat. So anyway,
How about the little man on the boat?
the Anne Heche.
the old man in the sea.
Yeah.
No, the Van Heesh.
The Anne Heche.
The Tom Jane.
The
Tom Jane.
yeah.
So is it a Navy sailor thing, or does the little man on the boat mean anything to you? Okay, let's
As
just leave it at
far
that.
I was
And
about to
you,
say, I don't know
the
anything
part
about
of the woman's anatomy.
yes.
Okay. Yes. No, I do know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
So you-
Yes.
the little man.
The
That's what I-
mythical. The mythical.
Being the girl on the podcast is
Woman.
so painful.
Yes.
I'd like to thank all of you for watching.
Yes,
today,
let's
and,
close this one out quick because
we'd like to
we
thank
talked
you.
about Little Man on the Boat and painful. So let's end this now
I'm gonna
quickly.
hit you.
Quickly,
I'm gonna
quickly,
hit you.
quickly.
So you've seen our scores. We named our boats until I got emotionally scarred for the rest of my life. So hindsighters, clutch my
We
pearls.
apologize.
We apologize. Clutch my pearls. We appreciate you joining us for your drive time, your listening time, any sort of time for Disaster Month. We will come up with another disaster movie for next week
And more boat names.
and more boat names.
Ooh, Epstein didn't kill himself. It's gonna be my boat. Sorry.
How about
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys. Bye.